Okay, cool.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It has been a long, long time, and this is no normal episode you have come back to that you've tuned back into that we have shown back up for. I decided to show up because there's alcohol. Just kidding. I'm Ash O'Rourke, aka Wheezy, aka Tolkien. That over there is Carissa Harlow, aka Catherine, aka Lewis, and we are joined again by the beautiful, the amazing, the stunning Kendall Shaw, aka Spoons, who I just almost forgot, even though I call you Spoons more than I call you Kendall.
You
And
too.
Owen Barfield, I believe, was also
Oh
yours.
hell yeah. Oh my God,
Welcome.
I just dabbed.
You did.
I
Not on my bingo sheet, so
Ah,
unfortunate.
dang it. Me either. Welcome back,
I'm taking you all
anyone.
by surprise. Thanks.
This is the third annual Story Sirens Studio Christmas party. So,
Woo!
Yay.
cue the
Ow,
cheers.
ow.
I know that everyone was waiting. Everyone's like, okay, we can't put up the tree yet. It's not really Christmas until the Story Siren Studio Christmas episode comes out.
This
Even
is your
though-
tradition. We know this.
I know. You guys are all tuning in to hear us just be absolutely nonsensical. So if you guys are new here, sorry first off. And also for some context, there's two podcasts here today, I should say. I am both. I am in two. I am in
Bridging
both
the
of
gap.
these. I'm bridging the gap.
She's the bridge.
I am the bridge. I am bridge. Anyway, so me and Carissa over there, which is the Lewis and Tolkien of the whole nickname, alphabet soup nonsense that y'all just heard. We are the Scripturient Society. That is a podcast for writers. It's super fun. And then the ancient, the long missing, the MIA, whatever happened to that podcast, that Pretentious Book Club is a comedy podcast that I co-host apparently every 10 months or so now.
Whoops.
With Kendall Shaw, aka Dr. Spoons Palermo. If you
Yeah.
guys are listening if you are a TPBC audience, I just want to say, first off, I am so sorry that I did not.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry for taking the time, but I am sorry that I didn't give anybody any warning. I was just like, what if we hiatus and then just never announced hiatus and we didn't ever give an ending for the hiatus?
It was very mysterious of us though, like we love the drama.
I like to think that
Are
too.
we
They're like,
alive? Who knows?
whatever happened to them anyways. What happened was I got knocked up by my husband. This was planned, but it's more fun
Fortunately.
to make it sound dramatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I ever even got to announce that on TPPC, but if you're from the Scripturient Society, hello, writers. You guys already know this. You're like, please stop. We already heard so much about pregnant lady anatomy. It was way more than we ever signed up for. So, I like to really keep things unbalanced completely. But my adorable child, Riley, is currently sleeping in his crib. He is 2 months old as of this recording. And he is in his little marshmallow sleep suit right now, and we'll see how long he stays asleep in there. So he might come join us. We'll see. But that's where you're at. And if it sounds like that I haven't recorded it in a while or ever spoken into a microphone or into anyone's face ever, that's because it's been a long time. I've been on maternity leave. So Carissa was a darling and agreed to record a lot of our Scripturient Society episodes in advance. So we've not recorded for like 2 months. And then, of course, my dear Spoons and I just decided to just drop out of existence and leave you guys guessing.
As one does, yeah.
As one does. So we've not recorded for TPVC in about that long. So if we sound,
New at this.
new, yeah. If we sound brand new, that is why.
Okay, so I already have things on my bingo card, and I'm very excited.
No.
Oh boy.
We're playing bingo
so-
again. This is called
Yes.
I don't know if this is a politically correct way to say it, so you guys correct me if you have a better way to say it, but I think of this affectionately as podcast host neuroses bingo, because this is just when we try to predict the dumb things each other's gonna do. We write it on our own little bingo sheet and then we check it off. There's no prize. We just get to laugh at our friends.
Someone wins, gets bragging rights.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had someone defends the lack of that Pretentious Book Club episodes.
Dang it.
that one.
She knew we were gonna. That's
And
hilarious.
then
Inevitable.
what else? Oh, and then Ash calls me Catherine, which, you know, is kind of a freebie.
Well,
but
that's
I'm
that's
taking
like
it.
me being like, somebody called me Ash, you know, like that's just your name.
That's your name.
Obviously. Except it's not, but that's okay.
That's hilarious.
Anyway.
Spoons, what are you drinking?
Well, thank you for asking. I am drinking this $9 bottle of wine that I got today at Target that is freaking huge.
Nice.
And I'm drinking it out of my Oscar Wilde mug. I can resist anything except temptation. And I
Love
also
that.
baked
Accurate.
sugar cookies for Christmas.
What?
They,
That's one of my things. Somebody mentions Christmas cookies. Oh my God.
They are shaped like cats. So, and they're
Ooh.
pink.
Oh my
So
God. That's
Cute.
adorable.
special.
Not a Christmas color, but cute.
That's adorable. Carissa, what are you wearing? Are you wearing something?
Oh, I am. Okay, this is my new favorite thing. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. It's it says, "This is my ugly writing sweater."
Oh, I wanted that so bad. Also, somebody's wearing a Christmas themed outfit. Hooray.
Yes.
I get to mark that off.
Very cute.
Woo.
What are y'all
amazing.
drinking?
Water.
A
Hell
whiskey
yeah.
sour.
Oh,
It's in a
she's back
wine
in the
glass.
game.
Back in the game. It says nice, naughty. I tried. It's one of those. My friend Mel, very talented crafter, made it, and I bought it because I had to have it.
Carissa, what was that weird drink that you like again?
I feel like, oh wait, you don't have a bingo card.
I don't. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I don't have one because I'm a loser.
Yeah,
so
she's moderating. Yeah.
Yes.
This is just a question out of my
Just a question.
curiosity.
It's a cranberry juice and beer.
Oh right, yeah.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Okay, here's
I think I'd try it.
It's not that bad. And also, so my cousin is engaged and she had her engagement party last weekend and she had this really delicious like cranberry margarita thing.
Well, that sounds
It was
good.
so good. It
Well, that
tastes nothing
sounds
like
good.
it, but the cranberry thing reminded me of it. And
Also,
it was
I
delicious.
did not plan this, but I put down Carissa stands by a subpar mixed drink and it came up. So here we go.
Oh
Good for
my
me.
Wow.
Accurate. I feel
what's it called?
seen.
I volleyed and you spiked that one or
Yeah,
whatever.
I knew this was a trap.
Yeah.
Yes, set and spiked. Thank you.
Yeah. That worked out so beautifully for me.
Did. Good
That's
for you.
amazing. Wow, I'm just like super proud of myself. Anyways,
I don't think I have anything else. Anyway.
right, well, since it's been a while since we existed on the internet, and isn't that the only kind of existence, everybody?
Oh
right?
yeah.
I don't know. Is that a like really dry millennial joke to make, or is that just like a Gen Z truth? Where does that fall?
I don't know, but it's on my bingo card. I said, Ash asks a sarcastic question.
That was actually a genuine question, but it was said with sarcastic spirit, so I won't fight it. But
I'll allow
that was
it
a
as
genuine
moderator.
question. Oh yeah, I should say that's Kendall gets to decide.
Yes, that's right. I'll allow it. She'll allow it. I don't know. Yes. How was the question phrased?
I hadn't fully asked it. I distracted myself with my sarcasm and my criticism of all generations, except for my son, because he's perfect. So his generation.
Obviously.
Gen
What generation
Alpha,
is he?
I think.
Yeah, he's Generation Alpha. Actually, I will defend him till my dying breath. He's perfect and has no flaws. He'll never make a mistake.
Well,
I just know it.
obviously.
Obviously. But I'm interested to see what kind of craziness his generation gets up to. And I also hate the idea that we're going to be the boomers of his generation.
Oh God, we are.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
You would be okay with that. You're like, yeah, and?
And what's the problem with that?
Oh God. Well, all this to say, my point was, it's been a hot minute since we caught up or told any of the listeners who care about hearing about our lives. If you do, bless you. I don't know why you do, but bless you for that. And if you are interested in that, this is gonna be that time. If you don't want to hear about our lives, skip forward. We're gonna, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, skip forward if you don't want to hear about our lives. And then you'll get to some really fun Christmas themed writing, reading type games. Let's see. My darling Lewis, do you want to tell me how your life's been going? This is you.
Okay. It's me. My life is good. I started my new job, which I think I mentioned that I was going. I don't think I'd started it by the time we were still recording, but I have started now. and it's really cool. And it's like editing, which is super nerdy
Congrats.
and fun. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I get to use semicolons like all day long. So
Oh
it's
my
really
God.
great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it's amazing. And I get to work remote 2 days a week, which is very
So
cool.
nice.
And I'm on a team. There are 9 of us total, and they're all editors. And I did not realize that there were other people in the world like me. So that's been really cool.
And you work
Aw.
with all of them.
I know. We just like people make jokes, and I'm like, that's a grammar joke. I really like it here. Only we
Aw.
care.
That's
so
what you say
cute.
instead of laughing. You just say, that's a grammar joke. I like it here.
Exactly. That's like the equivalent of a laugh, right?
Yeah.
Um,
For you, yes.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's been really great. And I've been writing still. I'm writing a new book, and
Nice.
it's
What else is new?
taking a really long time. I know. I wanted to do this thing for myself. I'm not posting it on social media or anything, but I'm writing it on my lunch break at work to see how that goes. So I'm making
Ooh.
like a little diary, like day 1 of writing a book at work.
Aw.
That's so
And
cute.
thank you. And it's really, really long. And I don't know if that's a product of the book or the place where I'm writing it. It's like 160,000 words so far, and I'm not really close to being done. So
Oh, wow. That's
Goodness
it's a lot.
gracious.
It's a lot. Yeah, but
Goodness.
otherwise it's going well. And I have my own cubicle, and I have covered parking, and life is good.
all
That's what I
right.
got.
That's
Covered
awesome.
parking. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Your own cubicle. That's like your own little kingdom. Can you
Oh,
decorate it however
They
you
like-
want?
so true, Bestie.
Yes. Okay, so I like walked in the first day, and I'm just used to like I worked at a coffee shop and a high school before. So I walked in and they're like, we're gonna take you to like your little area. I'm like, okay, I'm expecting it to just be like, I don't know, a bunch of tables in the middle of a room. And they take me to the cubicle and I'm like, oh my gosh, this whole thing is mine. And it
I
has like
love that.
drawers, and I have 3 monitors, and it's like I have like an airport like cubicle storage thing.
All right, dude.
That's amazing.
It's pretty cool.
That is so cool.
It's really cool.
Wow.
So yeah, I feel very grown up.
I'm in my
Um,
house and
that
I'm
for
like
you.
jealous of your cubicle and I work from home. Like I want a
And-
cubicle.
It's so weird. So there are 9 of us, and we all have cubicles in like really different. I don't know, like they're the same cubicles, but some of them are in like they have different advantages to them. So like one person, their back is to the wall, and I'm like,
Mhm.
gosh, I would have loved that cubicle. But then some of them are like in the center, so people walk past them and they can talk to people. I'm basically in the best cubicle for me, where I'm nearly at the back of the room, so very few people pass me during the day, but I'm not like next to anyone else's door, so I don't feel like people are looking over my shoulder all the time.
Oh,
Nice.
that's nice.
So
That's
it's
hilarious.
a great spot.
It occurs to me that because you are inevitably all introverts, that you guys had to be given individual little cubicles to work in because you cannot function in a super social environment.
Yeah, I think that's true. And we use like Microsoft Teams to talk to each other, and like all of our conversations are over like instant message. And
love
like we
that.
talk all day, but it's just over the computer. It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool.
The best.
That's hysterical.
Aw.
It's
That's so
fun.
fun.
What a
I'm so
lovely
happy for you.
time.
Thank you.
Anything else about life you want to share?
My grandfather is still alive. Did I talk about that?
You've talked about it some on the pod, but not you haven't said that he's
Yeah.
still alive.
Yeah,
Well, that's
we
good.
basically thought like this is it. We're preparing for the funeral, and he's like kicking like 6 months later. So
That's
All
amazing.
right. Wait,
Gotta love that kind of
Right.
comeback. Yeah.
and then they're like almost die, and then they fight so hard against it. I'm like, you don't want to die.
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. It stresses me out when old people are like, well, it's fine. I'll just die. I'm like, can we not talk about that?
You could be serious. Don't
Yeah, we
don't say stuff
can't,
like that.
We're
Yeah.
not doing that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Also, by the way, you guys are just gonna have to trust me on this. That my Wi-Fi lagged hard, so I missed some of that. And I had on my thing someone's Wi-Fi lags. I was just predicting it would be someone else's Wi-Fi because it'd have been funnier, but I'm gonna mark it, and you guys are just gonna have to trust me.
I believe
Yeah, that
you.
seems fair. Like I had
Yep.
anything like that. Yeah. Okay.
Well, my
Hello.
life is good.
That sounds like someone is making you say it. Blink
I
twice
know.
if you're being held hostage
Yeah,
by your
Juice
cat.
Box is like pointing a gun at me right now. She's literally sitting just off camera staring at me. Hi, baby.
Oh, I have that on here.
I almost
the
put that on
cat?
here.
It's Juicy or Taffy makes an appearance. Does it count if it's like not like an on screen, like didn't come to the screen, but did feature in the episode?
Mentioned.
Because it's
sure.
because Juicy's holding a gun on you.
Well, yeah, she inserted herself into the situation, so I think
That's what it feels like. Excellent.
She's in control.
Yeah, I mean, always, literally
What cat
always.
isn't?
I live in fear. So, but
every cat owner ever.
Honestly, right? I don't know. It's crazy. By the way, all the sweeties from TPBC who like messaged us. Thank you for messaging. Y'all are so sweet.
Y'all are so sweet.
I've been having some convos with some people, and it's been like so kind. You know, it's
That's
like
so nice.
I don't know, insane that we can just not do episodes and people actually care.
Well, still,
like,
yeah, it's true. And I've been getting the emails. I think probably Spoon sees social media more messages, but I get y'all's emails, and y'all are so sweet. I love talking to you.
Some of them made me literally cry. Y'all are angels. So we'll come back soon. But anyway,
we do have I'll talk about it at the end, but we do have I don't have a timeline for it, but we do have an episode that we're gonna do. So
we do, yes.
I've
been good. I just been living life, going to work. Been really enjoying just like going and doing activities with friends. Like I went to I don't know, just like I went to Dallas and went to like an art exhibit. And then I've been going like I don't know, to the movies and like escape rooms and stuff like that. And it's just fun to do activities. I love activities.
I know you do, especially this time of year. You usually have all kinds of stuff.
I just like overbook myself is what it is, and then suddenly I don't have time to do D&D, which is what I really want to do. So
D&D is brought up.
It's a double-edged sword. Oh,
talks about D&D. Spoons talks about party she's going to go to in December. Does that count, moderator? Because
I was about to probably say something, but I haven't yet.
But you were gonna.
Geez, Ash.
We were in the area. Thank you.
Next week I'm going to your house, which I'm so excited about. That's an activity I'm really looking forward to.
So excited.
I'm
gonna see you tomorrow too, right?
Oh yeah, and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's another thing. I have literally been freaking out about your mother's wedding for months. It's like the only thing I think about.
A wedding is brought
yesterday
up.
Yesterday I was telling a coworker, I was like, I'm so excited for my aunt's wedding. And she was like, that's nice. And I was like, you don't understand. I'm so excited.
So exciting.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very excited. And what else? Oh, I started a new book too. Ash, you know about this one, but it's my haunted house book.
Ooh, yes. Oh my god.
Exciting. Also, someone brings up their work in progress. Keep going.
Oh,
there you go.
I wonder who's gonna win bingo.
Oh my gosh.
None of them are in a row.
I am like a third of the way done, probably, just based off like what I think the word count's gonna be. And I'm really loving it so far, and it's been very fun. But it's kind of hard to do spooky, like I don't know, to make it like new and interesting, you know. Mm-hmm. Instead of just like, I read that before. But I think I'm doing okay. I have no idea. Nobody has read it really, but
so
I've read felt very
in my
original.
Head. Well, thank you, love. So I've just been going back between that and my Saw fan fiction that I started this week. I've been really obsessed with the Saw movies lately. That's my other update. What?
Yeah.
Who are you people?
Carissa! Oh my god, we have to discuss.
Spoons mentions a movie I haven't seen.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have not actually. I've seen the first one, but I'm mostly watching YouTube videos about how to beat them. And it's so fascinating to me.
Stop. Oh my God. Everyone I talk to is like, I've seen the first one and then I just watch compilations of all the
Yeah.
traps. And I'm like, y'all are insane. Those are my least favorite parts of the movies. I'm in it for the lore.
Fair
I don't
enough.
care about the gore as much, but
I remember when the second one came out though. Was I in middle school? I just remember it. And one of the girls is the fiance from Two and a Half Men. And I thought that was so cool.
Why is this? This is making me so happy. I fully expected y'all to be like, okay, freak, and I was just gonna pretend like it was funny. And then no, wow, we're both in it together. I love this for us.
Horror movies are so interesting because I don't like watching them, but there's so much interesting world building and like plot stuff and plot twists that happen. And I'm so impressed.
God. They're fascinating. And
yeah,
there's so much more going on in the Saw movies than I thought there was gonna be.
Like, and the timeline stuff is so cool.
And then like Jigsaw's whole philosophy is like it's so interesting because he's not just like, I'm gonna kill you, serial killer. It's like there's more to it. Anyway, I'm obsessed.
Cool.
Who plays Jigsaw?
Thank you for that. Tobin Bell. He's an old guy.
Spoons mentions an actor I don't know.
I
knew there was a very good chance that I didn't know. I was like, there's a very good chance I don't know this person's name. I was right. Also, you said, Carissa, you said that you like it for the traps, right? That you keep trying to think of like how you get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have said Carissa says something Twitch-like, which is her D&D character.
That is very Twitch-like.
Very Twitch.
Yeah. That's so true.
Twitch would survive Jigsaw. So.
Twitch 100% would absolutely survive Jigsaw. You know who wouldn't? Casper. He died immediately.
Absolutely correct. Oh, I have that on here too.
He'd die for someone, Casper, probably.
Like. That's so true. He would, yeah.
Twitch is a rope gnome, if anyone's curious. I'm very proud of her.
Twitch would be like, bye. I'm not waiting around for y'all. Love her.
Too good.
Anyway, that's been what I'm up to.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Is Riley coming tomorrow?
Yes, he is.
Okay, great. So excited to see him.
Yeah.
That was like the highlight of my whole year, Riley being born.
Oh, I know, right? People at work were like, so how are you? I'm like, my friend had a baby. I'm so happy.
I literally show pictures of him to everyone I know. I'm like, look how adorable my nephew is. I'm like, this is my baby. He's not my baby, but I'm like, but he is though, sort of my baby in my heart.
That is so sweet. I'm gonna have somebody comments on the novelty of the baby's existence.
Oh, nice.
And then somebody calls Rye cute. Does adorable count? You said adorable.
Yes, that absolutely
counts.
He's cute and adorable.
He's all adorable.
The words you need.
He's cute, adorable. Actually, he is now. Someone called him a beautiful baby the other day, and I'm like, that's so sweet of you. He is now. Let's all be honest, though. When this kid came out, first he was purple, and then after he was purple and swollen because all babies are swollen.
I was purple too.
He was the cutest Oompa Loompa I've ever seen.
And then he turned orange. He turned Oompa Loompa orange and was covered in acne. And the orange kind of went away after like 5 days in the NICU and a couple days at home. Finally went away, but the acne didn't go away for like over a month. Like he's just now kind of clear skinned. Like,
oh my gosh,
he's cute now, but
he has the bone structure. He can pull it off. He's serving face, like always.
Obviously,
it's giving. It's giving.
It's giving. It's giving face.
Spoon says it's giving.
Oh my gosh, is that a slang
into that one?
Yeah,
it's giving iconic or whatever.
It's giving.
I have heard that before,
President Trump. The orange was.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna say Kendall uses slang I don't understand. I kind of understand it, but I don't use that.
6th grade acne problems.
Puberty,
yes.
issues.
Yep. And one of my friends at work was like, I don't want to concern you, but my son is a newborn, had all of the same problems, including the really bad baby acne. And it did come back badly as a teenager. And I was like, Riley, I'm so sorry. I hope not.
He's Gen Alpha. By the time he gets to middle school, they'll be like able to just permanently zap zits or something,
Yeah, that's very, very true.
He'll be fine.
Yeah. He'll care more then. True. He doesn't care now.
Yeah, it's true. He is, I swear he knows where the camera is in his room. He's staring. If you guys aren't watching this video, he is making like eyebrows and he has his father's brow line, like low over his eyes, and he's just very upset looking at the camera. Oh, and now he's screaming. Oh, and now he's stopped. So we'll
Wow,
see.
that's such a quick turnaround.
Oh, now he's screaming again. He does
Oh,
a
no.
thing where, because he's crib training right now, sorry, I'm taking over this conversation for a minute.
Please.
Because I just can't not talk about my son. I'm obsessed with him. He is precious.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, exactly. He's a prince. But he does this thing where, like, because he doesn't want to be in the crib, he wants me to hold him while he sleeps. He will scream and scream and scream. And I'm doing the Ferber method. So I'll go in there and I'll put the passy back. Not me always thinking about Percy
Something's
Jackson.
on the mind, yeah.
I'll go in and put his passy back in his mouth and be like, it's okay, mom's still here, we haven't abandoned you, you're not like left alone in this house. So I have to do that like every, like, there's certain like intervals of time basically when he's like, it's kind of like a cry it out method, but it's a lot gentler, especially because he is too young to even do like the full like Ferber method. But I know that he's just screaming to get me to go in there, because sometimes I go in and his face not red at all, and he'll have been screaming for like 10 minutes, not red, no tears, and the second that I look over the crib, he stops and he just looks at me silently,
Just checking.
and I'm like, hi, are you okay? And he just looks at me and I'm like, all right, here's your pacifier, I'm gonna go now. But then the thing is, after like the third time, if he's still crying, like after like my third check-in, he forgets that he's not actually upset, and he really gets upset. And then his face turns red and big crocodile tears, and he'll only be pacified if I pick him up and hold him. It's so sad. I can tell though, because he keeps doing like the scream and stop thing. Right now he's like, Mom.
He's trying it out.
He's building up to it.
Yeah, he's building up to it. So he doesn't know yet that he hasn't made himself really upset yet, but he's gonna be soon.
Oh, poor baby.
It's
so hard to exist.
Isn't it?
It only gets harder from here.
Yeah.
Right. I texted my husband, who's in the room next to him, so you'd think he can hear him crying. And I said, hey, if he's still crying in a few minutes, can you bring him to me? No response.
Hubby's like, I am asleep.
He's like, oh, no,
I can't hear him.
He's like, my headset's on. I'm sorry, my headset's on.
Oh, likely excuse.
Yeah. And because we're living in the future, I also have an app on my phone where I can see his monitor, like what his monitor sees from my phone. And I'm trying to get, see, there it is. I'm trying to get, you can hear him. Poor baby. I'm trying to get Javi to download the app on his phone, but he doesn't want to. Can't imagine that.
Like, he's fine.
That thing it's true that I hate downloading apps. Like, let's be fair. I don't want to download a whole app.
This is another way that you and my husband are just like weirdly the same, and a way that I don't relate to at all. I have no problem downloading apps.
Don't they clutter your phone? And you have to do updates for them, and if you have too many apps, then it's like 10 updates at once.
Yeah, but I mean, whenever I'm not using, like when I'm kind of done using an app, I just delete it. Like my phone's never like overloaded.
Yeah, I forget to
apps.
do that. They just sit there for years.
I get used to them being there, and I can't move them because then it'll be different.
Right. If I delete them, then I have to change everything, and I'm like, oh, this is a mess.
It's too much emotional
My
damage.
life is so hard.
I'm beginning to wonder if I have something that I should maybe address with a therapist or a psychiatrist.
Because you don't feel this way about apps?
No, because I realized after I spent an hour and a half making a color-coded chart to organize who will be doing what in the preparation for my mother's wedding day, getting the wedding venue ready. Nobody asked me to do this. I just decided to do this. And it was so fun, and I felt so satisfied. But I was so frustrated when I was like, there's too many tasks and not enough people. But then this person's like, I had to like organize it. And then I was like, and it needs to be color coded too. And I was so happy. And it's the same thing with like the apps. Like I have like different little collections of apps, and I like sort them religiously. That's when I'm done with one, I delete one. I don't know.
I think that makes you sound healthier than us, honestly, because we're like, well,
your life isn't ruined by an app.
Yeah, my life would be over if I had to delete an app. And then also I have to I could never organize. I'm like, I don't know, I guess I'll probably just cry. And then you're like, I'll take action and color code this. See, that's good.
Okay, but here's the thing. I have without permission done this. And if any of my future siblings are listening to this, I want you to know that it's not because I'm a bossy ass mother effer. I don't really think that I'm bossy. Am I? I
No.
really hope not.
You're an angel and you've never done anything wrong.
You're like
Thank
Riley.
you,
That's where he gets
obviously.
it.
It's exactly where
Obviously.
he gets it. You're right. It's because I'm perfect. I'm also just excessively humble. That's my thing. But
Like Moses.
I didn't ask any of the siblings if they want to help. And not only did I not ask if they want to help, I just assumed that like they'd be cool with me just assigning them crap to do. So I did to every
I
single
would love that.
Yes, speaking as a
That's what I would want. Yes.
I love that. Oh my God, please
I need
give me a
people like
task.
you. I don't want to
Give me a
organize it.
task.
I want a job and
will
someone
do the
else to
task.
assign it to me.
Yep, exactly.
I guess the question is, are any of my future siblings not followers? Are they project manager types like I am?
You will learn and you will clash.
I hope that there's not. If someone else wants to take charge of it, you can. It's just that I don't think anyone else is, and it's a little late.
That's your thing, Ash. You're very like, you will take charge, absolutely, but you're never somebody who's like, I have to be in charge or else everything's ruined, you know?
Right.
You absolutely will like let people do things, but you're the kind of person who does step up if nobody else is, which is very helpful.
I'm
Yes.
so glad. I hope my new siblings know that I am not trying to be bossy, that if any of them had wanted to do this instead, they could totally have dibs. Anyways,
they can take over the color coordinator.
That's out there in the universe as if they'll ever listen to this.
I think I say things on here just to get it out there.
Right? Oh boy.
Awkward pause. Now what?
Is there anything else you wanted to say about your life, Spoons? Did we?
Oh, me? Oh, no.
Yeah, weren't
We're
we
still
talking
on
about
you?
your life?
I didn't know we were on me. I'm
I
good.
thought we were still
I'm
on you.
fine. I'm
And then
great.
I just took over because I monopolize the conversation.
No, go ahead.
I'm good. I'm fine.
I said my piece. I don't have a lot going on. I just like to hang out.
And do activities.
Ooh, someone eats a Christmas treat.
Do activities.
There you go. I do love that you phrase it that way because that's like the most generic way to describe a hobby is I like to do activities.
That's true. It doesn't really matter what the activity is. I'm just like, sure, I'll hang out.
I do love that about you. I'm like, hey, do you want to do this random thing? And you're always like, yes. Like I would think I said something like, hey, do you want to help me with the gardening and we'll have a cottagecore day? And you were like, yeah. And I was like,
that was like the best idea I've ever heard in my life. And then like, do you go over and do Christmas cocktails? I was like, obviously.
I'll be there.
I don't even know the word no.
Like literally.
I feel like you don't for social situations, but it's not too bad because you are an extrovert.
Yeah.
Apparently, well, here, I'll give my life update is pretty much just my son now. I had a son, if you guys are just tuning in.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. His name is, and this is not a joke. Once again, to everyone who's going to go, oh, it's probably a joke. Well, to be fair, the only people who say that are like over the age of like 35 are like, well, maybe everyone else like knows. 38 are like, that's probably a joke. And then everyone younger is like, it's probably not. And people who know us are like, damn, they actually did it. It's definitely not a joke. His name is Riley Dragonslayer O'Rourke. So he is my precious little dragon slayer, prince, baby angel who can do nothing wrong. And no, I'm not going to be one of those moms, but let me have this right now because he's only 2 months old. So he actually hasn't done anything wrong yet.
It's true.
So
and he won't ever. I firmly believe that.
I know. And Teaspoons believes that. These are also, this is how I need the world to know. I have not only, it's not like I have so few friends feel bad for me. It's like I have friends, like the friends that I have, I love so much. I consider them family. And this is Auntie Carissa and Auntie Spoons to my child. So this is who Riley is going to call them by these names. And so I'm always like, look, it's Auntie Carissa or Auntie Spoons. And of course he's 2 months old. So he's like, ah, and that's it.
It's like, I'm a baby.
I'm a baby.
I don't know what you're saying.
Exactly. But at some point he'll be like, hey, Auntie Carissa, hey, Auntie Spoons, do you guys want to go like buy me beer for me and my friends? And you guys are going to be like, no, your mother would not approve.
I would say that.
You're going to actually say mother does not approve. Are you being safe?
I probably would. I'm very good at following rules and respecting parents.
You
Just saying, that was my strength as a child.
Listen, I'm godparent material.
Yeah, I really am.
How about no, but we can go watch movies I will make you watch, and we will have fun doing that instead.
I will buy you the entire Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Keanu Reeves?
Okay, sit down, Riley. I have to educate you.
I have something better than alcohol.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. Anyway, book 1, episode 1.
Oh God, who needs alcohol when you have anime? That's what we are.
No one.
No one. That's what we're going for. Or when you have water, if you're Carissa. So that's what we're going for.
Okay, so real fast, I'm like an only child. And so I basically, unless I marry a man with siblings, I have no chance at ever being an aunt. So it's like so cool.
Is it?
Just saying.
I'm so glad. I feel like sometimes people throw on like the aunt uncle thing, like a lot more like casually. And I'm like, no, like I want you to know.
This is serious.
Because your mom, Kendall, my Aunt Jen, that was that situation. My mom and your mom were best friends, and so she became Aunt Jen. And my mom also doesn't have any siblings, and I don't have any aunts or uncles like genetically, only like more distant cousins that sometimes if they're older I call aunt or uncle. So for me it was always exactly the same as having a real aunt. There's no difference.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
anyways,
your
in my
mom
head,
is
I'm like,
literally
that's
my
what
third
it is.
aunt. Like that's just how it is.
That's how it is.
Do not even see it.
So you guys are legitimately there's no difference in my head. I'm like, that's this is your nephew. You guys are look when
Kendall
I tell
says,
you this is it.
Gonna cry.
Is that it?
Is that a Kendall thing?
I had it on here. Carry on. Also, I'm serious. I appreciate being an aunt. My cousins did that too with their kids. They're like, we'll just call you, they call me Carrie, but they'll say like, we'll just call you Auntie Carrie. I'm like, oh my gosh, this means so much to me.
That's so sweet. I have a cousin who I wish that her mom, we call Aunt Trish, my Aunt Trish, who you'll see tomorrow, who I've talked about on the pods before, but just if you guys are just for tuning in for the first time, here's all you need to know. Big hair, red nails, thick Southern accent. I love this woman. She's hysterical. She cracks me up. But her daughter is in her late 30s, I think. And she's got 3 little boys and like they're little. And so I thought like we call her Aunt Trish, even though she's technically a cousin, that because I'm an older cousin that I would be like Aunt Ash or Auntie Ash or something. But no, it's kind of weird. She's like, yeah, and that's your cousin Ash. And I'm like, I mean, accurate. Definitely.
Is your mom Trish's first cousin?
Yes.
Okay, so then you and her would be second cousin. So you are technically second cousin once removed, Ash.
I feel like that's going to be hard to teach like a
kind of a mouthful.
They need to learn.
They need to learn. Oh my God. All of that is so confusing. At a family reunion like 3 years ago, me and my like second cousin once removed went and like made a diagram of how everyone was related, like just on the couch. We were like, okay, and your mom and my dad, and like it was actually very fun.
I should have put something like Carissa and Spoons prove that they are much smarter than me, but I didn't because I cannot keep that crap straight.
You just need to get like 5 things in life
straight
that you know that other people don't know, and then you sound really smart when you bring it up.
Is that what you live by? Because is that why you always sound so smart?
Carissa's life hacks. I love it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Life tip.
Okay. Anyways, I'll do I basically already.
You do know the door opened behind you, right?
I know. It's because my husband walked in and he said, do you want the baby?
There he is.
And I said, yes. Hi,
hey, Javi.
Baby. Also, Javi
says hi, Javi. Chris also says hi, but mostly she says hi to the baby.
Looks like a marshmallow.
I know. That's his little magic Merlin suit.
It's a little
boy. Yeah, a little Stay Puft marshmallow boy.
Hi, darling.
I know. I'm gonna try and keep him from crying. Could you also bring his swing in here? Thank you. Hello world. This is Riley's first appearance on the podcasts.
Youngest podcaster in America. I love it.
Right. Yeah, you youngest podcaster. My mom thinks that he's going to be a preacher, which I think would actually be
Oh.
She's like, she goes, we were sitting in church, we go, and then we get in the car afterwards, and she was like, I don't know why. I just think he's going to be a preacher. And I was
She
like,
also thought he was going to be a girl. So
That's
I'm just
true.
saying she may not be accurate.
that's true. Carissa says, but he also thought that he was going to be a girl. So,
Baby.
anyways, hi, I don't know. Maybe he'll be a podcaster. I'm hoping he'll be a famous writer. You know, live vicariously through your child, that kind of thing. That's healthy,
Ooh,
right?
Yeah. Put him
Totally.
in writing classes.
Oh, and Javi
Very
said famous
young.
athlete. Javi and I are both trying to live through this child.
I think you might need to pick one or the
I
other. I've
want
never
him
known a
to
writer
be-
that's also an athlete.
I want him to be like a
True.
famous interpretive dancer or something. Like something insane.
A famous
ballet
a famous
dancer.
ribbon dancer.
Ooh. Yeah, he needs to pick something super niche and then just succeed at that really,
You
really
hear that,
well.
Bubba? You just need to succeed at something niche. That's not a big ask, is it?
No.
But also
no
you
big
just
deal.
make a lot of
competition.
money, so you can take care of mommy and daddy in our old age in the fabulous manner to which I plan on growing accustomed.
I love that we're putting this pressure on him at 2 months old.
No
Oh my
pressure,
God.
Bubba. No pressure.
Hi,
Aw.
baby.
He's like, I don't understand computers yet.
He's
Well, you
like,
don't need
"No,
to for
boo."
ballet.
Anyways, my life update I'll do quickly because I kept interrupting y'all's, because that's, if you guys are not new here, you're like, duh, that's all that she does is just interrupt people. This is my life update. This little marshmallow baby.
Look at
Oh,
him.
baby. God, I wish y'all could see this, but it's a audible medium.
It is audible, but this is also, I'm going to be on YouTube, the video, if you guys want to see
yes.
my cute little baby. Oh, it's a big baby yawn because he's tired and should be staying asleep, but he decided he wanted to wake up.
Go to sleep,
Oh.
darling.
Anyways, this child was born October 6th, 8 pounds, 6 ounces, 19 inches. He's in the 100th percentile for length. He is very, very long and he eats constantly. Although he is either super allergic to an allergic in like a new baby way where he might grow out of it by like 4 months, either cow's milk protein or oats, and I don't know which one. So I've cut them both out of my diet and his tummy's doing good. And I don't know which one. So I have to add one of them back in and see what happens, basically. So
Cool.
that's been my
guinea
life.
pig child. Oh, great
Yep.
update. Best update.
The birth
Well,
was
does this count?
rough.
Ash
What?
mentions how big Riley is.
Yes,
Mhm.
I think so.
Okay.
She gave his whole exact measurements.
Yeah,
That's true.
I mean, look at this kid. Do you see how long he is?
He's very long.
And distracted.
He is 2 months old. He's looking over at the guitar on the wall, which I put up because I was like,
Wow.
maybe if I put the guitar out, I'll actually play it. I haven't touched it
Ooh.
since I put it on the wall. So
Because now it's decoration.
yeah, exactly. It would mess up the decor. But
then we'd have to start all over.
Yeah.
It's like an
It's
app.
the app thing all over.
Yeah.
exactly. So I've just been getting used to life with this one. I started back to work this week and it's been going pretty well. And I will say it took a hot minute to recover from the birth for both of us, because this boy, he was so hungry he just couldn't wait to eat, and he swallowed a bunch of amniotic fluid, so he had to go in the NICU because it was in his lungs. So he was there for like 5 days, and then he got jaundice. So that was fun. And then I had a bit of a rough birth experience because he was huge. And then he came out and I had mastitis for over a month. So that was fun. But so as of the last 2 weeks, I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm back at work. Hooray!
He's
Life
thriving.
is good. He's thriving. It's almost Christmas and I love this season. I just have, you can see his little hands in the camera.
Yay.
Yeah. So I'm living the life. It's a good time. I'm already like, I can't, what am I going to do when he's not a baby anymore? I guess I'm just going to have to start fostering babies, which actually was already my plan. But now I'm like, okay, so husband, build that house, please, as if that's just his job. Because
Obviously.
I need
One
a
of his
place,
jobs.
because I need a place the state will approve as safe enough to foster babies. Right? Bubba's like, I don't know what
Perfect.
you're talking about.
He's like,
I'm the
I
center of
don't
the world.
understand language.
I don't understand language. Literally. I think there was something else. Oh yeah, my mom's getting married. So woohoo. So I'm like,
Everything's
I'm helping
coming up.
plan her wedding.
Perfect.
It is. Everything's coming up adorable. Right, Bubba? Oh, and let's just so we all have the different nicknames right here. If you guys are not new here, you know that I'm a nickname person. I give nicknames to everyone, and I wish more people would give me nicknames. My child's nicknames so far are Riley,
That's just his
Bubadoo.
name.
Yeah, well, to me that's all the same. Riley.
All right, go on.
There's legitimately no difference. Bubba, which he gets called more often than anything else. Bubadoo, which is probably his second most often. Mr. Bombadil. Dorky
Oh.
I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dorky?
Dorky is what his
Dorky.
older cousin Grayson. Grayson is
That's what Grayson calls him.
2. Yeah, she's 2.5. And that's out of the blue. No one knows where it came from. She just started calling him Dorky. And so
I love that for her. She's a visionary. She really is.
She really is a visionary.
She's also a nickname giver. She has your spirit.
She has my spirit,
Aww.
exactly. That's so sweet.
Love
And
her.
she's
I
got
love
a
that
bunch of
girl.
nicknames too. Grayson, Gravy, Sugar Bee. She's got all
Gray.
the Gray. Yeah,
Yeah.
Gray Girl. She's got all the
Baby
nicknames
Gray.
too. Baby Gray, yeah. And so let's see. We've got, what was it? Riley, Bubba, Bubadoo, Mr. Bombadil, Dorky, and Ricky. Which
Ricky.
is Ricky, which is what my brother-in-law told Grayson his name is. And so sometimes Grayson calls him Ricky, and I think it's just the funniest thing in the world. So now I call him Ricky sometimes, and Javi's like, that's not his name.
He's gonna be so
I'm like,
confused by the time
Ricky
he
is
hits
funny.
puberty.
I like it.
I know. Javi was like, I'm gonna be so mad if our kid doesn't know what his name is, and I'm like, I'm gonna feel really accomplished. Like,
This is actually the goal. Thank you.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
trying to confuse him.
thanks so much. It's all I want. And then for good measure, because I'm just like, surely out of like the 3 babies in my life, like I'll be able to get one of them, right? The other one is my sister's now 6-month-old or almost 6-month-old baby, Sutton, who I call Stefan. Yeah, she's an angel. She's so cute. I call her Stefan. My sister calls her Sissy Doo, and then I call her she's Honeybee. So I'm gonna confuse her somehow. Mostly I call her Stefan because Gravy and Stefan. Oh,
Yeah,
and
that's
Turkey
very
Tot.
cute.
This is Turkey Tot also.
Turkey Tot.
Turkey
It's a
Tot.
Thanksgiving family.
Exactly. It's a little piece of squishy babies.
It's a
Anyway.
feast of babies. This message brought to you by Jonathan Swift.
Oh God. Anyways,
Oh, no.
That's my life. I kept being like, that's it. Oh, it's okay. Did you not like the joke about feasting on babies? Okay.
He was like, I've had enough of this kind of
Fair
talk
enough.
in this house.
She treats me this all the time.
It's true. He's like, aunties, save me. My mommy's crazy.
So
This is
far
actually-
away.
Baby.
This is weirdly, this is one of his favorite things. It makes him happy. If you guys are not watching the video on YouTube, I'm kind of like pseudo windmilling my child.
I get it. There's something to this. I think he's figured it out.
Yeah, for some
It's like a
reason,
happy dance.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like if he's really angry,
Feel like a
it's the
bobblehead.
only thing that helps.
Well,
He's
it's hard to
like-
be angry when you're doing this. You just feel silly, you know?
That's true.
It's true.
He's like, Mommy, I'm embarrassed. I don't want to feel silly. Anyways, okay. I am so
Wrong
sorry.
parents if you don't want to feel silly.
Right? 100%. Okay,
I
kept
think
derailing
everyone
us.
wanted to hear about the baby.
Yes,
true.
I'm
Who doesn't?
obviously. Who wouldn't?
We want to do games?
Yes. Or do you want me to open
Yay!
the gift from Carissa
Oh!
first?
Yes.
before I-
Ash,
Single
open your
present.
present. Ash is the
Single
only one
Christmas
with a
present.
present.
So this is just me
Carissa.
monopolizing crap again because I sent Carissa's present and I was hoping it would be there in time, but it's not. And I have Kendall's present, but she's been like trying to she's been ghosting me. She's been trying to avoid me actively.
I
All
have
those activities.
not. Stop. They won't. Yeah. All these activities. Yeah.
She just has too many activities. It's understandable. I'm going to stick my child in his swing that just came in. By the way, he's so big
Ooh.
that the swing on its highest setting can just kind of move a little bit.
It's like really struggling.
Yeah, it's like I don't think I'm made for a baby this time. There you go, Bubba Doo. I recommend that you suck on your pacifier. That's my recommendation. I think you'll like it. It's a 2023 green plastic.
All right.
I'm gonna probably have to feed him in a second, which is gonna be fun. It'll be like the first ever like breastfeeding on air.
Ooh.
I definitely did have to nurse during a meeting at work today.
Did you?
Yeah, and she was like, "I'm gonna turn on my camera," and I was like, "All right, I guess we're turning on cameras." But I just had the camera like from like my shoulders up, and I was like, "She'll never know."
Like, I'm just
Hello.
a face.
Yeah, but it was good also because I had my camera off, and the second that she logged on, my child passed gas so loudly, and I was like, she doesn't know. She doesn't know. This is someone who I've never had a meeting with, doesn't know I have a baby. I was like, oh my God. It
Of
was
all the
horrifying.
times.
So I was
God.
a little relieved. Yeah.
I almost just spit out my drink. Oh my God. Oh, I missed y'all so much.
Aw. Let's see. Okay, so this is from my lovely Catherine Lewis Carissa. This is my Christmas present.
I'm so excited.
Ooh.
I am too.
Wheezy's bookshelf.
Yeah. And read the titles.
Cinder, House of Salt and Sorrows, If We Were Villains, excellent. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. The Raven Boy, Six of Crows, The Importance of Being Earnest, Ingo, and Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah.
Like my all-time what do you call it? Like my top 10?
That's
Like,
the sweetest thing I've
awesome.
ever seen in my life. Why am I literally
I was going
crying?
Yeah. I'm like ready to like
I was so
strip off-
excited about it.
I'm ready to strip off my old lame TPBC Christmas sweater and put on my new cool Wheezy's bookshelf.
That is so cute.
If this doesn't show
Aw.
everyone that I'm qualified to be hosting these podcasts, I don't know what does.
Exactly.
I mean,
Look at all the classics you've read.
yeah.
Exactly.
Percy Jackson,
Ingo.
Cinder,
Six of Crows.
Six of
Obviously.
Obviously.
Oh my God. That's
Thank you,
precious.
Catherine.
You're
I love
welcome.
it. I'm so excited. Now I'm like,
Yay.
well, maybe I'm going to wear this to the party tomorrow.
Wear it
Just showed
to our
up a little
party
bit.
next week. I want to see it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I will. I was
Mhm.
hoping you'd ask me to wear nothing, but okay, fine.
Fine, this is a
I'm
good
just
second
not
option.
not on camera. Okay.
You have a child in the room.
He doesn't know. What
Oh,
does he
it's true.
know? All
Oh my
right.
God.
Anyways. So now we have game time. I believe our first game is going to be some form of bookish writing trivia, which I
Yeah.
feel that Carissa chose just because she needed the opportunity, a venue to exhibit
Mhm.
her superior intelligence, because I cannot imagine
Obviously.
that I could ever beat her at trivia. So
Well,
Yeah, this is gonna
I'm
be
not
rough, I
playing,
think.
so maybe you'll be handled.
that's right.
Oh, geez.
Some of these are softball questions. Some of them are super hard. We'll see. It's hard for me to gauge things like this.
Boy, oh boy.
But they're all Christmas literary themed.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. I don't really have a system to keep score, so we're just gonna work on the honor system or something.
Riley's gonna keep
Where's
score.
Ash?
He's really good at counting. I was picking
Obviously.
up my child. He's hungry. He needs
Okay.
to feed.
All right.
All right.
Like, are we
We're
good to
good.
start?
We're good.
Okay, cool. Okay. Question 1. Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents is the opening line to what classic?
Is that
Christmas won't be present. Oh my God. I shouldn't have drank any wine.
Little Women?
Yes.
Yes,
job.
of course. The
That's
Christmas
I think
novel,
Amy's
if ever there was
line.
one.
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah,
Amy's
it's
line.
yeah. Joe says it, I think.
Oh, Joe
But-
says
Well,
it. Such an
well
Amy
done.
pod.
Well done.
That was really good.
Yeah.
When I looked it up
Well-
online, it had multiple choice, and I'm like, should I give them multiple choice? No, it's too easy.
I had an unfair advantage. I played Meg once, tossing my hair if you guys can't
Right.
see, in high school and Little Women the musical. So
I love
that was
you played
also the
Meg. That's
opening
so
line.
cute.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So good.
Presents.
Christmas.
Good job.
Oh my God, I need to watch Little Women again.
Same.
Never mind, I'm Katie Tor. Okay. Question 2. The book, Letters from Father Christmas, was penned by which famous author?
Tolkien.
Yeah.
What?
I'm so impressed you knew that. I didn't know that at all.
Lately, I've been following a lot of Catholics on Twitter who love him. So they just post about him all the time.
Just all these fun facts about Tolkien.
Love everything. Wait, I have to just, because Spoon says something plum adorable.
Plum adorable.
That's cute. It started because I was really into Rings of Power last year, and like all these Catholics just were like obsessed with it, and I was like, I guess I'm with y'all. Like we're in it together.
We are on the same page.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hysterical.
All right. What Christmas present does Harry get from Dumbledore in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Ooh.
Is it some kind of candy?
No.
Oh, dang it.
It's anonymous at the time, but we find out later that it's from Dumbledore.
Is it the cloak?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Kendall got a Harry Potter
parents?
right?
But wasn't it his parents? Didn't the cloak belong to his parents?
They did, but Dumbledore had borrowed it from them before they died, and so he had it and he gave it back to Harry for Christmas.
Guys, don't tell my husband that I missed a Harry Potter question because he'll leave me.
Okay, we'll keep your secret. All right, this is a really hard. I will be so impressed if either of you get this. Who originally wrote the book, The Polar Express, on which the animated film was based?
Oh, I don't know. And see, that's sad because I used to read it every year.
Did you?
I did.
Picture the cover.
Yeah, I can picture the cover. We used to read it. I don't remember the name of the guy.
I never ever thought
Did he also write Zephyra, or was that a different guy?
I don't know. I only know this trivia question.
Zephyra is a book, I believe.
God. See, guys, I don't know anything. I'm the weak link of this.
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, so it's Chris Van Allsburg.
Oh! Yes, the name is familiar.
Bingo! Okay, Carissa mentions an author I've never read or I've never heard of.
Nice.
Wow, I got a bingo. Guys, I could have almost bingoed in like so many directions too.
Nice.
Whoa.
Not even close. Mine are all scattered.
I can't
You may not win trivia, but you won this.
Excellent. I can't wait to read the ones that we didn't. That's always fun.
Yeah,
anyways, continue. God,
anyway,
amazing.
I got that one. Okay. What year was A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens published?
Oh, that's a Spoons question.
I'll give you the decade, but
the decade? I feel like it was in the 1840s.
Yes. Do you want to guess the year? Or you don't want to go with that?
1846.
That's what I was gonna say.
I mean, she's wrong. Do you want to guess?
1843.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Oh my goodness.
Crap, that was a absolute guess. We all know, I would assume my feelings about Charles Dickens. It's the only thorn in Spoons in my relationship.
It's true.
I think one of the beautiful things about our relationship is that we often have different opinions when we read books.
That's very true.
Makes the podcast.
It does. You know, it'd be boring if we always agreed.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Fun fact also, this was in 1843 was also the same year the first Christmas cards were sent out, and 12 are still in existence out of 1,000.
I want one.
First Christmas. I was like, wait, where do we get these? I did, by the way, for the first time ever send Christmas cards this year. You guys are both getting one. They're in the mail already.
Oh, so
oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I should make Christmas cards with me and Juicy and
You absolutely should do that. I love getting Christmas cards.
I'll send one.
Yes. I love getting them.
Christmas cards.
Oh my gosh.
It's really funny. So my grandparents sent out like their Christmas cards, as in like a birthday card, but for Christmas. They're not like, you know, with pictures and stuff. But my parents got theirs and it just said mom and dad. And then I got mine and it said, "We love you. Hope to see you soon."
That is hilarious.
Like, excuse me?
That's kind of what Javi's grandparents, they always send us a Christmas card, and it's always also it's a card. It's just a normal card. And they usually just sign it like "Merry Christmas" and then their names.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
right.
Thanks.
So much thought.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. A famous author once received as a Christmas present from her friends a full year's wages on the condition she take the year to write a novel. Who was this author and what classic did she write?
Oh, I know this. Oh my God. We
I
literally
don't know this.
I just saw this on Twitter yesterday.
What?
Oh,
True story. Best friends ever.
I don't remember.
If either of
You're
you
so
guys wants to
close.
pay me a year's wages to write the best novel ever, I wouldn't say no to that.
Exactly. Who would?
Oh no.
Should I
feel
just
like it's on
start
the tip of your
shouting
tongue.
out the name of female authors until I get one?
Do it. It is a classic, so you will eventually run out. So
Mary
Have we
Shelley,
read it?
Jane Austen.
I don't
Charlotte
think
Bronte.
so. No.
One of the other
no.
Brontes.
No.
Was it Agatha Christie? No.
No, but you're
I
warmer.
was gonna say that was
than
gonna
the
be my
Brontes.
first guess, actually. Oh, do you know Bubba?
Oh my God. This is when you say it, it's literally gonna send me to the
Gonna kill you.
stratosphere. I'm gonna freak out.
Do you want to try or do you want me to say it?
I think say it.
Just say it.
Harper Lee, To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that book.
Yep.
Have you guys done that on TPPC?
We
We
never
have
did To Kill a
not.
Mockingbird.
No.
Yeah.
And I
actually
love the
think-
book.
I think it was on our
Right.
season list
So
when
good.
we just disappeared, you guys.
Whoops.
So
There was
one
some
day
good shit on there too, and we just
There was
kinda
so
didn't
much. There
do
was
it.
so much.
you can still do it.
We'll push
You
it
can
over.
It doesn't
you know?
expire.
Yeah, it's
No.
not like we can never do it.
We'll still do it, you guys. We'll still do it. It just won't be on like a regular schedule because we are adults with busy lives and it's more important.
Just chill out, you guys.
Obviously, just
If-
relax.
listen,
like no
okay,
one's
guys,
complaining.
Calm down. Everyone's been
Bubba
nothing
is
but
more
beautiful and
important.
lovely.
They're all like,
Yeah,
we've been
and,
very understanding, you
I
guys.
have 2 cats, so my life is really hard. Like
Honestly, I was just like, we're both
So hard to
grown-ups with
raise them.
jobs. It's hard. Everyone's like, yeah, as if not everyone else who does a podcast. Listen, we miss you guys. We're feeling attacked because we personally are sad about it.
Yeah, they're just
I
attacking
know.
themselves.
We are
That's
literally
really what it
attacking
is.
themselves.
Yeah.
I know everyone who's ever said anything is like, "Hey, I miss you. How are you doing?" Nothing ever.
God, why
mean
don't
ever.
you
Like,
just go
I'm
ahead
sorry,
and
I'm
throw a
sorry.
brick
Stop
at my
asking.
window?
Oh my
That's so
gosh.
true. It's because we miss you guys
Ugh.
so much. All right, continue.
Yeah.
All right. Gerda is the main character in which fairy tale written by Hans Christian Andersen? Hans Christian Andersen? I always say that non-German.
Lord.
Gerda. Is
The
this
Gerda.
Snow Queen.
Yeah. You're just guessing.
Oh
I was
my
like, what's a
gosh.
Christmassy Hans?
Yeah. I guess it
thing?
kind of
Oh,
gives it away that it's
wow.
Christmassy. But yeah.
Your aunties are smart. I forgot about the
That's
Snow
still my
Queen?
favorite fairy tale. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever even
I don't
read
think
the
I've
Snow
ever
Queen.
read it.
It's long for a fairy tale, but it is my
Mm.
favorite.
I do have a Hans book over here though somewhere. Maybe I should read that.
Yay. Read
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Not right now.
Somewhere.
But, eventually.
Anyway, bye guys.
I have something to do now. All right. From which town did Dr. Seuss's The Grinch attempt to steal Christmas?
Whoville.
Yeah.
Damn it. I wasn't fast enough. I was like, I know that one.
I'm like, should I tell them this is an easy one or should I just throw it out there as if it's the
Throw
same
it out
difficulty?
there. I would have
Yeah,
been
I was
ready
like,
if you
is
said
this
it
a
was
trick?
easy. I would have been like, that's for me.
Well,
You're
I
used to
think
mine
this
in
one's
background.
easy. We'll see. In which children's classic is it, quote, always winter but never Christmas?
Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe.
Yeah. Ash, I warned you.
That still took me. I still would have lost. Kendall would have definitely gotten that before me.
Do y'all know that Reliant K song where they're like, it's
Yes,
always
Please,
winter,
winter,
but
never Christmas. Yes, I do.
Singing it around.
Listen, if
Sing
you're
it,
gonna
Matt
have
Thiessen.
a Reliant K trivia game, I will win that.
I
That's
believe
for
you.
all those Christian kids in the audience.
Yeah.
Want to.
They're
I
mood
see
rings,
you
right?
guys. I'm here
Mood
for you.
rings.
Yes.
Sadie, Hawkins, dance. Okay.
Sadie
Anyway.
Hawkins dance. Yeah, I didn't perform that on stage once.
You did? Or you
I
didn't?
did. No, I actually did. I was saying I didn't to like, keep my rep as like a cool kid because I have that rep. Yeah,
Listen.
Obviously.
Oh my God.
Your mommy's cool,
All right.
Riley.
No.
No.
That sounded like agreement, maybe.
Is that agreement? Or is you just saying mommy's a liar? He's like, yeah, yeah.
Feed me.
Yeah, he's like, that wasn't enough milk. How do you expect me to
Still
grow
hungry.
to 10 feet tall, mommy, if you don't just let me have milk 24/7?
He's got a point. Okay, which author wrote and illustrated the classic children's picture book, The Mitten?
Oh,
Oh.
dang it. Oh, I love that book too.
I love it.
Yeah.
So sweet.
I don't know.
I think it was on your
Does it start with a
registry too.
C? Did it start with a C? It
No.
was. Oh, really? Okay. I don't remember. But yeah, it was on my registry because I love that book.
I don't know.
Good.
I'm bad at
All right.
picture book
That's
names.
okay. Jan Brett.
Oh,
I would
Lovely
never have
book.
gotten that.
lovely.
I assume a lovely person.
Oh yeah.
Really, only a lovely
I mean,
person could write.
If
write
you
The
made the
Mitten.
mitten, yeah. Come
Yeah.
on.
All right. What present does Father Christmas get for Edmund in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Nothing. He wasn't there.
Yeah, good job.
That's what I
Trick
was going to say,
question.
but then I thought I was wrong. See, trick questions get me. I was like,
Trick
nah.
questions are tough.
It makes them a trick.
I just always thought it was sad. In Prince Caspian, they all have like their freaking stuff that Father Christmas
And
got them,
Edmund's
he's
like,
I was committing treason.
Woo. He did get a dry crust of bread from the witch, so.
Oh wow, what a consolation prize.
Absolutely.
I'm such an Edmund like truther. I love Edmund. Like I will
know
fight
you
for
are.
him.
I know
He's
you
great.
will. This is again, I love when you guys are like, I love this character, and I'm like off with their head.
No.
It's always
That's
the
so
opposite.
true. Me and Carissa have like weirdly
know.
similar tastes in a lot of
Same.
things.
You really, really do.
In The Horse and His Boy, which I hated as a child, but I love as an adult, I just love Edmund in that too. He's like especially great.
Oh my god, I haven't
Anyway.
read that one forever. I don't even remember.
That's so good. Anyway, in the
You guys
term
are such
Christmas,
intellectuals.
yes, we are. In the term
Okay.
Christmas, we all know the first half of the word stands for Christ, which means Messiah. What does the suffix mass or mus mean?
Well, in
What
is the second half of
Spanish,
Christmas?
mas is more. So more.
No más.
More Christ. More Christ.
More Christ. Woo.
That's a good guess.
Well, mass
correct.
is like Catholic church.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps
Oh,
it's
that's
like
also
a church
true.
service. Christ's church service.
Yes,
Christ
it does.
Mass?
It means mass, which literally means communion. So it's communion with.
Oh, lovely. I love that.
Yeah,
Nice.
my pastor talked about that last week. This week, 2
Aww.
days ago. So I knew that as a fun fact.
Your dad is my
Um,
pastor, Kendall.
That's true.
Does he know that?
Like he's not giving us the good information like Carissa's pastor.
Yeah, Uncle Darren. Why
Come
can we talk
on.
about Moss Christmas? Come on,
We're
more
waiting.
Christmas, more Christ, more
Yeah.
communion with Christ.
Obviously.
I think you
Okay,
should
what?
text him that. He'd probably love it.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
I
excuse
will.
me. All right. What is the Ash? I think this is an easy one. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
What is the name of the Grinch's dog in The Grinch Who Stole Christmas?
Max.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I doubted it the second I said it. I was like, oh, you
know.
idiot. It was Rover.
Bruno. Oh man.
Damn it.
Darn. No, you're right.
Oh.
Okay, this is my favorite one. I don't know if you'll know it, but we all know and love the Nutcracker, the story of a girl named Clara whose Christmas present comes to life. But in the original written story, titled The Nutcracker and the Mouse by E.T.A. Hoffman, Clara's name is not Clara. What is her original name?
Lord help me.
I don't know.
I don't
And
know.
I love the Nutcracker. I don't know.
I love the way you've written these
know.
questions too. You could like host a game show.
Oh, 100%.
I spent a lot of time on it, to be really
Oh,
honest.
you're doing really well.
It shows, yeah.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
don't know. I don't even want to guess.
If you like guess names, you might hit it.
Anna,
No.
Mary,
Close-ish.
Elizabeth.
You're so close.
Maria,
Margaret.
Yeah, Marie.
Marie.
Yeah.
I kind of like that
Alright.
So
one.
it depends on the
Clara.
country. Yeah, Marie or Maria, or I don't know.
they
The German one
change
is
it?
like strange, but yeah. So then the original story
Germans.
was The Nutcracker and the Mouse by E.T.A. Hoffman, and then Alexander Dumas wrote a story based on that. And then the ballet is based on his interpretation.
What? I had
Good
no
old
idea.
Alexander. We know him.
Oh,
He's
I
so
love him.
crazy. I love him.
He is crazy.
I do love
You
him.
want him to be at a party. He's a good party guest. You
Yeah.
just know
Oh
it.
my God, you're so right. He'd be great to invite to a Christmas party.
100%.
That's a good question. Which famous authors would you invite to your Christmas party? You know?
Tolkien and Lewis.
Wow.
They'll dress up as polar bears.
Oh, that'd be so
Yes, because
fun.
they actually did that. And it was not
Yeah.
a costume party.
They are ridiculous. I love,
I love them.
Makes me so happy.
Silly
Absolutely.
geese.
Lewis and Tolkien, Oscar Wilde.
Mark Twain.
Yes, Mark Twain, Alexander Dumas. God, this is like a
The
really good
Brontes.
group.
The Bronte. All of them can come.
That is an
Louisa May
that-
Alcott.
Oh,
Yes.
Louisa has to come.
Yes.
She knows the
Yeah.
spirit of Christmas.
Who is the poet that I love that I would never ever do that to her. She would hate it so
Dickinson?
much.
Emily Dickinson?
Yes, Emily Dickinson.
Yeah.
She would get an invitation, but I would like write on it like, you absolutely do not need
You
to
don't
come
have to come.
this.
You can
I
stay in the
just want
attic
you
and
to
just
know.
listen.
We'll send you some cookies. Like, it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's okay. I know that you don't want to be here.
Worry about it.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, that's what you do, Riley. Good job.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Why am I like, I
would
want to
happen.
invite Maya Angelou to my Christmas party? I feel like she's got,
She's got the wisdom.
yeah, like she can
She
ground
have the
us.
intellectual edge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She can be like, listen, but we're all here for a reason, you know? Like
Yeah.
when Oscar Wilde
Let's talk
is
about
drunk
it.
off his ass and being super funny, and Mark Twain is like politics and lies, and but in like a really
I'm
funny
being
way.
silly.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's like, I am smarter than y'all, and I'll figure it out. But
She will be. She
Oh.
would definitely be smarter than all of us. This is a great idea. You know who isn't
go to
invited?
this Christmas party in a
It's
second.
Charles
Who?
Dickens. Charles Dickens.
No, he has to be invited. Why did we not say that
Mm-mm,
first?
mm-mm.
On you.
The man is responsible for Christmas as we see it today.
He
When
can
we're
watch
watching
through the
Night
window.
Lost.
I'm on. Charles
He's
is coming
gonna
to
get
my
bounced.
Christmas party.
He's gonna
He's
get
coming to mine.
bounced.
I'm
Who can
inviting
we
him and I'm letting him
have
in the back door.
No. We'll let Ray Bradbury can be the bouncer. He's gonna bounce.
Yes.
Oh,
there.
come on.
Gosh, I can't believe we
Ray
forgot
Bradbury
Ray
would
Bradbury.
never bounce Charles Dickens. He would understand.
He might. I don't know. You never know.
Charles can hang out with me. He doesn't have to talk to you. You don't get him like I do.
Well, good.
So.
I don't want him. So
Also,
the
Agatha
party
Christie.
splits into
Oh,
yes, Agatha
Agatha.
Christie. I get Agatha. It's just us.
Okay, you can have
warring over the
Agatha. I'll
people.
have Charles.
I'll just be at both parties.
Exactly. I'll
You're
see.
mixing between everyone. Does
For
everyone
my
have enough
team,
drinks?
I choose.
We're like drafting authors.
Fantasy football, but writer and reader version.
Oh my
Ugh.
God.
You can have H.G. Wells. He's insufferable.
I would love to
Gee,
meet
I don't
H.G.
think
Wells.
He's invited.
It would be so entertaining.
Who's the guy
Oh,
who wrote Jude the Obscure? He's not invited.
Oh, he is
I don't
so
know.
not invited. And he's so creepy. You know, like we're getting like letters every day. Like, so I haven't received my invitation yet. I expect I'll receive it soon. Still haven't gotten my invitation.
He's like,
Guess
I
I'll-
see that Mark and Oscar have been invited, my contemporaries. Unfortunate that I haven't received mine yet.
And we're like, Jude,
The mail, it's so slow.
Oh yeah, sorry.
sorry, Jude. We're just not into cousin lovers that much.
We do not abide it
We do not abide
unless
it.
Jane
And
does it, and then we'll
and then
be
it's
annoyed. But
I was gonna say okay, but it's not okay. But it's listen, the cousin lovers
Listen.
was the least horrible thing that you did in Jude the Obscure, sir.
yeah, like at the end, I was kind of even rooting for them. Like
I know. I was like, fine, for the sake of the story, I've accepted the cousin lovers. Then he was like, and then this happens, and they were like, no, why would you do this?
This
And
isn't
that's
really
why
fun
he's
anymore.
disinvited. That's why we don't remember his name, is because we're just trying to block it out.
Oh God. Oh, you know who'd be crazy to invite to a Christmas party? F. Scott and Zelda.
Oh my
That would be
god!
I mean,
crazy.
if you want
Yes,
drama,
please.
yeah.
Yes,
Like,
they
I
do.
kind of think they have to come. Actually,
Yeah.
I think that they do. I think they absolutely
See them
do
interact with
come.
Ray Bradbury.
Ooh.
And let's invite Hemingway just so F.
I was about
Scott
to
can
say,
feel uncomfortable.
I was about to say, can Hemingway be there? Because
of course he can.
So we can talk about some icebergs.
I don't know if he'd come, but
I don't know. I guess it depends. Like, how has he had a bad day? Because if he's had a bad day and we tell him there's alcohol there, he might come.
he might have already drunk himself to oblivion by
We'll
that
just
point,
accidentally show up.
Very,
Yeah.
very,
He'd be
very
like, I
true.
heard there's a party.
I
I
heard the
came
music.
to berate this man, and it's F. Scott Fitzgerald. Oh, this is so fun. I love you guys. Anyway.
We should definitely invite Sylvia Plath because she needs the loves.
She needs some fun.
She needs some
It's true.
fun. She needs some girl time support, I think.
We need to put her with Oscar so they can hang out and like.
Oh my
she can laugh.
God. Oh, the best of friends. That would be amazing. Oh, Sylvia. Okay. Well, this was fun. That wasn't one of our planned
great.
games, but
I'm not done with the trivia.
I know.
oh, there's more
Okay,
trivia.
resume the
Oh, I'm so
trivia.
sorry. My
There's
brain
more.
is like, get out of it. Get out of it.
You're good. I think these are, well, I don't know how hard they are. Anyway, they should be fast. In one famous Christmas poem, we find children nestled snug in their beds while visions of what dance in their heads?
Sugar plums.
Yes. We both got that. I'll give it.
Sugar
Annoying
plums,
Mash.
Bubba. He's like, dreams of Milkies are all the dance in my head. We joke that
Like, what the
he
hell
knows
is a
who
sugar
Daddy
plum?
is, but he doesn't know who Mommy is. He just knows who Milkies is.
Oh no.
He's like,
That's your name.
Daddy, where's Milkies? Bring Milkies to me. Someone
All
fetch
right.
my Milkies.
Chop chop.
Come now. All right. What is the real title of the poem often called "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
Heck
I
if
don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
It's A Visit from St. Nicholas.
Oh,
Oh,
actually, I
weird.
think I did
Lovely.
know that. That sounds
Yeah.
very familiar.
Oh man.
Weird. I thought it was gonna be something like "The Night Before Christmas," and we got the first word, but no, it's just the
Oh.
entire title.
Like Doll's House,
fun
A
to,
Doll's
like-
House by Henry
Oh
Ibsen.
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to like learn the
Oh.
whole thing and recite it.
I know,
The doll,
I
A
know
Doll's House by
parts of
Henry
it.
Ibsen.
obviously.
When I was in Boston a couple months ago, we were like, maybe we should learn all of the like Paul Revere poem. You know that poem?
Yeah,
Turns
Yes.
out it's like freaking long. It's like
Yeah.
15 minutes. So I was like, okay, never mind.
That would be
Yeah, no.
amazing.
But it'd be a really fun party trick. Be
That's
like, I can
true.
do the whole thing.
people would get like 10
Like-
minutes, and they're like, "Are you done yet?"
Be like, I'm actually leaving. So
Slight sidebar. At a Christmas party in college, one of my friends, he was a film major, and also I was a theater minor, and I got him to act in one of my short plays. And but it was still a play. It was just a short play, so it was like 15 minutes as opposed to like, something that was like, an hour and a half. But
Yeah.
he got really, really drunk, and like at this Christmas party, like the semester after we had done that short play. And I look over all of a sudden because I hear something familiar, and it's like mid-party and we're all having a good time. I'm drinking. I'm sure you were there, Carissa. I'm talking about
I remember
Dean.
this.
Yes, because I look over
Yeah.
and Dean has got his arm up on a cabinet and he's leaning on it, and he is reciting word for word every single line from that short play.
Mhm.
What's going
Like, wow.
on? This is amazing. It was so funny. Anyways, I just think it'd be
That's
funny to
hilarious.
see somebody drunkenly recite the Paul Revere poem or any poem.
You gotta know it
It'd be really
bone
funny.
deep to do it drunk.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
just like really act it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Inhibition's gone.
We
Yeah.
You
did
are Paul
also,
Revere now.
Exactly.
we did fully sober also have somebody read aloud as we acted out Harry Potter, the book.
I was the owl for part of it.
You were the
good.
owl. That's very cute. I love it.
Adorable.
It was great.
Anyways, continue with trivia.
All right. It's the last question.
Ooh.
How many ghosts does Scrooge meet with on
3.
Christmas Eve in A Christmas Carol? No?
3.
Wait,
4.
wait.
Yeah. Can you name them?
I was trying to count them.
Past, present, future. Does he meet with his like ex-fiance,
Not a fiance.
No.
girlfriend, wife?
No. Wrong gender.
No, it's it's Marley.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
He does meet
This is
4. You're
right.
right.
Yeah. He
Right,
like
right, right.
introduces him to the
right,
concept.
right, right. Bob Marley, gotcha.
Yeah.
If you're watching Muppet Christmas Carol, it's 5 because they divided it into 2 characters. Anyway,
you're like, so about Muppets Christmas Carol.
So anyway, now that I've got your attention about Muppets Christmas Carol,
guess what we won't be watching at Christmas cocktails night? We will not be watching Muppets.
Yeah, that's another thing we differ on.
It's true.
Oh my God, the other day I got Alyssa to watch Muppet Treasure Island with me. It was the best day of my life. Very fun. But
I don't know how my husband feels about the Muppets, but because you like them, I would bet that he does too. You guys are typically the same on those kinds of things.
We weirdly do have.
We don't like the Muppets, Bubba. No, we don't like the Muppets.
Stop. He's coming to my house and he's watching Muppet Christmas Carol.
That's
what she's going to do when he asks her for alcohol one day.
Yeah,
indoctrinate you into a different lifestyle.
So I hear you're asking for beer. However, have you ever felt the joy that the Muppets bring? We put on Muppets.
Trust me, it's better than any buzz that sangria can give you.
Have you seen Muppets Take Manhattan? Boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy. It's better than any other kind of Manhattan, let me tell you.
Nice one. Good. Very good.
All right. Who won trivia? I feel like Carissa won trivia.
That's right. It was just me.
You won.
I think Kendall won, but I did not count.
I would guess that she did. Yes. There was absolutely no thought in my mind that I would win trivia. I've never won trivia in my life of any kind. How dare you?
It's okay.
Winning trivia is such a high. Like sometimes I go play trivia with my friends at like.
Do you really?
Bar. I do. Yeah.
An extrovert.
I love trivia.
It's so fun, but we've only got first place one time, but we usually place in the top 2 or 3, and it's so fun.
It's really satisfying.
I forgot. I was gonna say, by the way, the doctor said that our child is very social. Apparently, this one's very social. So,
hello, baby,
cool.
Social butterfly.
I know.
I'll take him to activities.
Your daddy and your Auntie Spoons. Absolutely.
Me and Javi and Riley going to do activities.
Oh, so is this your kid? No, his mother just hates people.
He's my baby, but he's not my baby.
Yeah. He's watching Suits. We're doing activities.
It's true. Actually, I finished Suits. Now I'm watching Monk, and Javi makes fun of me because apparently I exclusively watch old sitcoms now.
I have a friend who loves Monk. I haven't gotten into it yet, though.
I like it.
You are so right about Suits, so I trust you completely on.
It's good.
Shows,
You should. Yeah, I know. I was completely right about Suits. You're right.
You're correct. You are right.
Correct. You're right about how right I am.
Thank you for accurately judging that.
This feedback loop.
So good. All right. Let's see. Do we want to do our madlibs next?
Sure. I'm good with that. I also have those prepared. Could you hear that? Anyway.
You were so prepared. You're the most prepared person I've ever met.
Thank you. It's even
true.
printed.
I typed it. I love it.
I love it.
Much easier to fix mistakes when it's in a document. Okay.
Spoken like an editor.
I have 2, so I'm just gonna go right into it.
Yeah.
All right. A favorite love interest from a book.
Jem Carstairs.
I was gonna say Percy Jackson.
You said that so weird.
That's a good one.
Jem Carstairs.
Well, I felt a little. Anyway, moving on.
Okay. A character from a classic.
Tiny Tim.
Joe March. Oh, Tiny Tim's good.
Tiny Tim.
Joe March is also good.
You can use her later. A beloved female character from a book.
Joe March.
Joe March. Like, I know it's coming. You can just save that one for later.
Perfect.
A character with a magical power.
Oh.
Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson.
Does it count?
You're so smart.
I mean,
that's magic for sure.
Yeah.
You know.
And controls the water and stuff.
100%.
A hated character from a book.
Wickham.
Oh, yeah, Wickham. I was like, who's in the hate squad?
Yeah, I was like going through the hate squad real quick.
Flips to the hate squad scrapbook.
I think you always pick him. He's like the first one that comes to mind.
He's so annoying.
But he's not even the worst person in the hate squad.
He's really
just
not
obnoxious.
even.
You know, I think is the most obnoxious person in the hate squad. Who is it from Gatsby? Tom.
He's Buchanan.
Yes, Tom Buchanan.
Sucks.
He sucks so bad.
He sucks way bad.
Yeah.
Stupid
He's like,
affairs.
Yeah.
I hate
we
that
hate
guy.
Tom. Yeah.
Looks like you're having an existential crisis over it.
Over Tom.
Talking once
Obviously.
again about Tom Buchanan. Oh.
All right. A beloved male character from a book.
Oh.
Not Tom Buchanan.
No, that's for sure.
Darcy.
Oh,
Darcy.
yes.
These are always so funny. You did this
yin and
last
yang.
year where you guys like pick a lot of classic characters, and I'm like, not the direction I thought we were gonna go, but let's do it. Type of magic user from a book.
Ooh.
Oh, one of the Grisha. An
Ooh.
Inferni maybe.
Very good. Lately, I've been on the page of like, I think if I was a Grisha, I'd want to be a Durast.
Really?
That's where
can
I'm at.
Do again?
That.
I used to want to be a Squalor, and now I'm like, why? Durast is where it's at. Me and Jesper
still want to be
like
a Squalor.
right there.
I still want to be a Squalor.
Squalor is cool. It's definitely my second choice.
I don't know.
I have
but
forgotten all of the
Inferni-
categories. I don't know what I would want to be.
Ash, my thing has stopped recording. It says that I can't record anymore
That's okay. I'll pull your file
on
for the same.
Audacity. Okay,
Okay.
just letting you know.
The audacity of Audacity.
The audacity.
How dare you?
It's all good.
All right. Now a character name. Just another character.
You're looking
Grover
around.
Underwood.
Oh, that's a good
Grover
one.
Underwood. All right.
Yeah.
My OG.
Who's gonna put Grover?
My number
We
one.
know who that is.
I remember as a child you fangirling about
I
Grover.
was obsessed with it.
I mean, who can blame
with
you?
Grover.
I was
It's
literally
true.
obsessed, and I'm like, why was I obsessed with the third most important character from the Percy Jackson series?
You were like, you know who's the best is Grover,
not?
and we would just
It's
talk
Grover
about
Underwood.
Grover, and I would be like, you're right,
Yeah.
I agree, and you'd be like, no, but really, and then you would just keep telling me about Grover, and I was like, no, I mean, like, I'm
We are
agreeing
not
with
done
you.
talking about this.
And you'd be like, no, I still have thoughts.
God, I'm so annoying. Like, I've never not been annoying a day in my life. You know, that's just how
It wasn't annoying. It was just so novel because everyone was like Percy Jackson, Annabeth Chase, and you were like, but Grover.
So
The
anyway,
singer.
let's get back to the comic relief character. I have a
The
lot to
best.
say.
I do love
Typically
that
my
scene
thing.
when they're in like Medusa's lair, and he's like, "That guy looks like my Uncle Ferdinand." I think that is my Uncle Ferdinand.
Classic Grover. Classic.
Grover.
Oh my gosh.
I hope that line's in
God.
the show, which by the
Oh,
way
I
comes
know.
out like in 2 weeks. So
It's
exciting.
It does.
Insane.
I have not been keeping up.
Mhm. I think it's gonna
Yay.
be so cute.
Cool.
I'm excited. Anyway,
No. All right. Give me a color.
pink.
Pink.
Is that okay?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
You didn't even ask. No, what if
I
I
don't.
didn't want to do pink?
I know. I was so inconsiderate.
Mhm.
All right. A body part.
Eyeball.
Okay.
Ew. I was gonna be like, what's the ring finger of the toe?
I don't want feet in my madlibs. No, thank you.
We want
An
eyeballs only.
eyeball. Ew.
All right. A verb. Present tense. It doesn't matter. I'll just turn it to present tense, but
She's like, I don't think you guys are
runs.
capable of that.
friends.
Oh, that's good.
All right. A bookish profession.
Oh.
A test reader. That'd be fun. As if that's a real job anyone can have for a living.
God, that sounds pretty fun. Yeah.
That's
Beta
amazing.
reader, that's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Another verb.
Swims.
An adjective.
Fluffy.
Fluffy. A loved book trope.
There's only one bed.
Oh, perfect.
I thought you were making a comment that was a trope.
There's only one bed is such a classic. Like, if you don't like it's only
It
one,
is.
there's only one bed. Get out of here.
Get
What's wrong
out.
with
We're
you?
all here for it.
All right. A weather descriptor.
Blustery.
Oh,
I like
that's
that.
a very good one.
I was like, is this even clear what I'm asking? I'm like ready to give you examples. You had it ready.
I love when
She's
people
like,
say
"I
things are
got this."
blustery. I get a little
Yeah.
excited.
Like the Moors.
Yes, exactly.
Moors.
The Moors are always blustery. Oh my god, that's
So
one
blustery.
That's why
thing
you
you
like
can
it.
count on about the Moors.
The most blustery. The blusteriest.
A mentor character from a book.
Hamish Abernathy.
Ooh.
Immediate.
So
The Hunger Games kick lately. That's another thing about me.
You have
well,
been,
I mean, who can blame you?
you've been like Bella to
don't
Songbirds and
listen.
Snakes much, and I was like, oh yeah, that exists.
Bro, was so into it.
Javi
lots of
wants to
thoughts.
see it very, very badly.
Tell Javi I'll go again. We can go together.
I will tell him. He also likes to go see movies. It's another thing you guys have in common. I'm like, or I could
Love
stay in my own
movies.
house.
Yeah.
Exactly. Adjective.
Introverted.
Okay.
I should have said fussy.
Another verb.
Bribe.
Oh,
I like that one.
Spicy. I love it.
A type of vehicle.
A scooter. A razor scooter.
It's very specific. A razor scooter.
Razor scooter is really good.
And then a time of day.
6:59 p.m.
Oh,
That's when my child was born.
Oh, yay!
Riley immortalized in our madlibs.
Exactly. All right.
I'm gonna teach you.
It's different. No, this is the same.
He's
Hold
making
on.
very cute sounds.
You think it's cute? That's so good.
All right, another verb.
Cut.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay. An emotion you get while reading.
Nostalgic.
Oh, that's a good one.
Hold on. All right, a book title.
The Da Vinci Code.
Ooh.
All right.
Watched that movie for the first time this year.
Oh, really? It's kind of.
I love it.
It was crazy.
Fun.
Yeah.
All right. We are ready or done with the first one. Do you want to hear it or do you want to do the next one and then do it?
I want to hear it.
Okay. So this is the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer song. You know Jem Carstairs and Tiny Tim and Joe March and Vixen, Percy Jackson and Wickham and Darcy and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous Inferni of all? Grover, the pink-nosed Inferni, had a very shiny eyeball.
Ew.
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it runs. All of the other beta readers used to swim and call him names. They never let Fluffy Grover join in any only one bed games.
That's okay.
Yeah. Then one blustery Christmas Eve, Haymitch came to say, Grover, with your eyeball so introverted, won't you bribe my razor scooter at 6:59 p.m.? Then how the beta readers loved him as they cut out with nostalgia. Grover, the pink-nosed Inferni, you'll go down in the Da Vinci Code.
Wow.
Chaos. I love it.
I don't know if I'm going to use this phrase correctly, so Kendall, you have to tell me because it's like a slang thing, but that felt completely out of pocket. Is that correct?
I would completely agree with that. Out of pocket.
Solid.
There.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
There we go. I love that
Oh,
Haymitch is
God.
basically Santa Claus.
I actually really liked that parallel. I was like, what if Haymitch is Santa Claus?
Yeah.
kind of like that for Hamish.
Yeah,
really like
it's a good
that.
retirement position for him.
Yeah, he deserves
I think he would
it.
enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah. He'd be like a little mischievous, like drunk Santa, you know?
Right.
I think Santa is drunk. Let's just be honest.
On milk and cookies.
That eggnog, you know what I'm saying?
All right. Do you want to do the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
okay.
do it.
Cool.
It's fun to yell things out. I love yelling
Yes.
things.
Absolutely. Wait,
All right.
I have to ask a question. Kendall, are you tipsy at all?
Girl, you know it. I've been
I
drinking
thought
this
so.
wine the entire time.
Even though I already won, I just want to mark things off on my bingo thing. Oh, and I would.
Kendall
I would.
gets
I would.
drunk.
No, it wasn't that. It was Spoons is visibly tipsy because I was wondering if I could tell by looking at you at what point. I'm like, have we definitely crossed the threshold? Yes.
Yes, we have.
Sorry, Grandma.
The threshold is actually quite subtle with Spoons, and she also sobers up very quickly, so it can be hard to recognize.
You got to get it right in that sweet spot.
I'm high on life. That's why.
Exactly. All right. Give me a time of day.
12:13
Twilight.
p.m.
Or
Oh,
Is
do
that what you said
Twilight.
last time? Oh, Twilight.
Oh, did we? I don't know.
I think I did try to say that for some reason last time. It's in my head.
We're going with Twilight.
Do it.
Fictional country.
Genovia.
Oh, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Ravka. That's good. That's better.
Oh, Rafka's good too.
Genovia. A magical creature.
A phoenix.
Raise you like a phoenix.
Scared from high school. A plural noun.
Feet.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm thinking about it. It's because you guys wouldn't let me do the toe thing before. It's gonna be stuck in my head.
Making up
Gotta-
for it now.
Gotta fill that in.
Yeah.
And then just a normal noun, not plural.
Baby.
Oh.
It's not great, but no, I'm gonna change that. Cloth diaper.
Oh.
Okay. Cloth diaper.
Love the specificity.
Which is very specific. Razor scooter.
Yes. Yeah.
A beloved book character.
Ooh. Who's beloved? Elizabeth Bennet.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I think we used her last time too.
She is very
We
beloved
did.
though, like let's be honest.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
classic. A faction from a book. World.
Dauntless.
I was about to
Yeah.
say.
It's a little
You can't say faction without me.
exactly.
I
I,
was
don't know
like,
how to
what were
say
they
it. A place where you usually write.
Barnes and Noble.
Oh, that's a good one.
I go to Barnes and Noble after work like 3 days out of the week because it takes like an hour to get home otherwise.
Sounds like
That's a
That's a
amazing.
good idea.
I love it. All right. A beloved book trope.
Enemies to lovers. I don't know.
Always a good
Kind of
one.
generic, but
It's all right.
Generic. I think you mean just the best. Just
think you just mean,
superior.
if it's
Amazing.
done well, I agree the best. I've been
Um,
thinking about Nina and Matthias lately a lot. Anyway,
have you-
moving on. We can't
Love
open that can of
them.
worms.
don't even go there.
Don't even go there.
A type of noise you make while writing.
Sobbing.
It could go in basically two directions. A place you usually read.
Couch.
An adjective to describe a character's eyes.
Ooh.
Obsidian.
Oh,
So descriptive.
love it.
All right. A type
What, are
of
you
vehicle.
a writer or something?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Type
Golf
of vehicle?
Yeah.
Cart.
Golf cart.
I'm like razor scooter.
Foaming
A-
at the mouth.
Any number.
13.
And a half. 13 and a half.
13 and a half.
Okay. Another magical creature.
Water horse.
Ooh.
An adjective. Actually, two adjectives. Each do one.
Fussy.
Bumpy.
That's good.
Maybe.
Those go well together.
A type of magic user.
A wizard. I don't know. That's boring, but.
Oh yeah, it's so boring to be a wizard.
That would be so boring. A book character again.
I'm like looking at my Bible that's sitting here, and I'm like, yeah.
Technically a book character.
Ruth! No, do Queen Esther. Queen Esther.
Ooh. All right.
I love her.
I do too.
She is great. Another. Wait. Oh, nope. Sorry. Same type of vehicle. A sound you make while reading.
Gasp.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hello.
Another book trope.
Is hot villain a book trope?
I like hot villain. That's fun.
All right.
Getting a little spicy in here.
Yeah.
This child just spelled so loudly. Did you guys hear that?
No.
I didn't, because I was not paying attention, but
that's why he was crying.
Aw.
Now he's happy.
Oh,
like I'm good now.
That's
like a man. It's a man-sized bird.
A genre for books.
Is hot villain a genre?
No.
Historical fiction.
Oh,
all right.
Classy.
A verb.
Jump.
Jump.
Yeah.
And an emotion you get from writing.
I was gonna say ashamed, but that's for not writing.
I was gonna say like sociopathic.
I could put that.
Like emotionally stunted.
Yeah, something evil, like villainous. I don't know.
Yeah,
you go with villainous.
Good. Hi, Bubba.
All right.
That's my face.
Cool. All right. So this is my abridged version of "'Twas the Bookish Night Before Christmas."
Yeah, I love
so
it.
excited.
I love it. Bubba, do you love it?
All right. "'Twas the twilight before Christmas, and all through Genovia, not a creature was stirring, not even a phoenix. The feet were hung. The feet were hung by the cloth diaper with care, in hopes that Elizabeth Bennet soon would be there. The dauntless were nestled all snug in their barns and nobles, while visions of enemies to lovers danced in their heads.
Okay, valid.
When out on the lawn there arose such a sob, I sprang from the couch to see what was the matter, when what to my obsidian eyes should appear but a miniature golf cart and 13 and a half tiny water horses. With a fussy, bumpy wizard, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Queen Esther. She sprang to her golf cart, to her team gave a gasp, and away they flew, like the hot villain in a historical fiction novel. But I heard her exclaim, ere she jump out of sight, "Villainous Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
That was excellent.
Evil Christmas. Queen Esther spreading evil Christmas is something I never thought I'd see.
Look, we went evil last time too. It's just inevitable. So
we just do that, I guess.
Yeah.
The correct thing to do.
That's so fun.
Those are all my games.
Excellent work, Carissa.
All right.
You're welcome.
So our next game is one that we have done the last 2 years. If you guys recall, if you guys have been here for that, it featured it starred a cat, a fire starting what do you call it, pyrokinetic cat.
Yeah,
that's true.
It was really good. So we're gonna play that game again. It's the game where we go around in a circle and we add to each other's story. And considering the theme of evil Christmas that just started, I'm very curious to see where this goes. So I'm going to begin, actually, because then I don't have to think of anything until I put my kid in his swing. Once upon a time. One of you gets to start now.
There was a whale.
Are we doing words or just phrases?
Phrases. or words, whatever.
Okay. It's my time. There was a whale.
party.
Stranded at a Christmas party. Your turn, Ash.
The whale felt very self-conscious.
Because he didn't know the dress code.
And all he wore was a little Christmas tie.
I love him. I would die for this whale.
Surrounded by penguins in black and white tuxes.
He felt really underdressed.
So he said to his friend,
Perry the porpoise. That's all I got.
Let's go shopping.
because of the Christmas magic in the air, they swam through the sky
To a Macy's at the mall.
And who was there but Santa Claus himself?
Yay! He said to the whale, "What a lovely tie."
Oh.
And Perry the porpoise whispered under his breath, "I think it's just nice."
Got an attitude.
Harry is giving unsupportive friend.
Yeah, kind of he is.
Harry. Oh, wait. Oh God, where do I go from here? Taffy's jumping on things. Okay. So the whale kept looking for that perfect Christmas sweater
Until he found one in the back in an extra large size.
And it was on clearance. What a deal.
Santa said, "In the spirit of Christmas, this one's on me."
Are you done?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. So the whale put on the sweater and looked at his friend, Perry, the porpoise, and said, "And what about you?"
Perry the porpoise, posing in the mirror, said, "I think I'll just wear my birthday suit."
Classic Perry.
Classic.
And that was when the whale realized Perry the porpoise was Jesus Christ himself.
All right.
Birthday suit. It's his birthday.
It's true. With this revelation in mind, they returned back to the party.
Where the banner that said "Merry Christmas, Christ Moss" suddenly took on whole new meaning.
And the whale knew. I can't even see.
What did the whale know, Kendall?
He knew he would never look at his friend the same.
I don't know where to go from here.
Christmas.
Bless you, Papa.
I don't know. That's a dead end a little
I know.
bit.
I just want to
Maybe
say
that's the end.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to all. To all, good night.
And as they swam out the door back to the sea, what should they receive but a pyrokinetic feline wink? The end.
The end.
Bravo.
That was there too.
Tie it back in a little bow.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That was a good
Very
one.
cute.
Classic Perry.
Was it as
Oh,
good
Perry.
as the murderous pyrokinetic cat? I don't know. Listeners,
That
that's for
went
you to decide.
places no one could
It's
ever
true.
have guessed.
No one died in this one. What were we even doing?
This one was
I
very
know.
wholesome
It
comparatively.
was wholesome, even though
I guess
Perry's kind of a dick and was also naked. or he was Jesus. I mean,
Who can say?
it's really left to reader interpretation.
Exactly.
Whether he's
Was
a
the whale
reliable
was the whale
character or not.
drunk and he mistook his friend for Jesus, or was he truly Jesus all along?
that's right. It's
Whole essays could be
reader
written about
response
this.
theory, you guys. That's
Yep.
take it and run.
Tell us what you think.
Please submit your essays to that Pretentious book.
Contact at
Contact at
storysirenstudio.com.
Exactly.
That's so good. Okay. Is that the last thing we had planned?
I think that's it.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Wow.
That was very
Well,
Christmassy.
that was very Christmassy. And you guys, we're only like an hour and 50 minutes. I know that sounds sarcastic, but listen, we've
the
definitely gone
best.
longer for our Christmas
I mean,
episodes.
Considering how long it's been since we've recorded, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Very
Oh, do we want to
impressive.
say the things we didn't get on bingo?
Oh, yes. 100%.
Oh yeah, who won
fast?
bingo?
Well, I bingoed pretty early. And I almost
did.
bingoed a bunch of other times. So
I just stopped keeping track. I stopped keeping track, so some of these might have happened. Someone mentions Little Women and or Pride and Prejudice.
Both of those happened for sure.
Exactly. A book is recommended. I don't know that we recommended
Oh.
it. Did we?
I
Anyway.
don't think we did.
Nope.
A dog barks in the distance. I thought for
My
sure
dog
one of mine
is
would, but
barking in the distance. I also had that one of your dogs barks, although I should have put one of my
Yeah.
dogs barks.
Aurora's very vocal, so she just does this ow, ow, ow thing.
Oh.
So
Sweet, beautiful Aurora.
Kendall asks a sassy question, which I feel like she probably did at some point.
I don't know.
A romantic trope comes up. That did.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Someone talks about Christmas shopping. I think that also happened.
probably.
Ash discusses or defends Hallmark. Which
Oh,
one
I
was it?
also had someone mentions Hallmark. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Wow, missed opportunity. I almost mentioned it because I was going to talk about, because I've been in such a Saw mood. I was going to talk about the Carrie Elwes Christmas movie that we watched that one time, Ash.
Yes, the Castle for Christmas.
Castle for Christmas,
Yes.
which our friend of the pod, Lexi, just watched. And I messaged her, I love this movie. And she said, I didn't know how many people love this movie until I posted it.
Oh my God. Maybe that's
I
what we
thought
should
was
watch
very
next
funny.
weekend. We should watch Castle for Christmas.
We should, because I don't think Haley's seen it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what we're doing.
It's
All right.
it's a done deal. We're watching
It's a
it.
done deal. Carissa, you're
Obviously.
invited. And by that I
Okay.
mean you have to attend.
I'm now required at this party. Or
You're
whatever
the
it
Emily
is.
Dickinson of my invite lists. I feel like you're
I am.
always invited, but I know it's unlikely that you'll show up. And
Yeah.
I understand.
Standing
but I still want
invitation.
you.
Yeah,
Standing invitation.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Someone mentions ASMR. I thought maybe we would get that with the present opening, but no.
That's
true.
a very
And that's
good one.
usually
Yeah.
you though, Carissa. I feel like you're usually the one who's into ASMR.
I really love ASMR. It's a problem. Anyway,
I like it too.
I'm that
There's-
person, but
She'll be
whatever.
like, so I was watching this ASMR video and I'm like,
I literally
are
YouTube
you?
does not know what to do with me because it's all how to beat horror movies and ASMR videos.
I'm fascinated by you. I want to study your brain. I love it.
Oh, that's the nicest thing
YouTube's
anyone's ever
like,
said to me.
yes, us too. We're concerned.
What do we even
It's
do
like
with
we
this
are
girl?
Contacting her FBI agent right now, actually.
Oh my gosh.
That's hysterical.
Okay, someone mentions Lee Bardugo or one of her books, which definitely happened, but later.
We absolutely talked about that.
Someone says, "Do you remember?" and Ash doesn't.
Good one. That's
love-
really good.
Mark that one up
Um,
every day of my life.
Yeah. Someone comments on decorations or decorating for Christmas. I think we kind of did that too. Someone struggles to pronounce a word, which I think I did, but I don't really count for my own. And then Ash disciplines or complains about Ruby. So
No,
she's
I
either really
helped
good or
her
you.
out so that she
Yeah.
wouldn't be awful.
But yeah, and free
no
space.
Ruby appearance.
You know what word I couldn't pronounce today, and I tried like 10 times? It was like trying to
What?
hear a toddler say the word anemone. I was trying to say
Magnanimous.
Magnanimous?
Yes.
She's like, yes, that one, that word.
It was so I tried like 6 times, and I was just in normal conversation. Like I was just talking to my brother on the phone, and he was like, well, if you need anything, I can pick something up. And I knew he would be going out of his way, so I was like, that's awfully magnanimous. Magnanimous?
Nemo.
Magnanimous? What? And he was like, magnanimous, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah, that one.
You got it. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, that's so cute. I love you.
Magnanimous. That's what I'm going to teach my son that the word is.
It's like in Finding Nemo, and he's like, all right, don't hurt yourself, kid.
That's exactly me. Okay, so the ones on my bingo sheet that I didn't mark off were Carissa talks lovingly about water, and I tried to bait you into it like a couple of times.
You did. I see what you're doing now.
I saw you recognize me trying to bait you, and I was like, damn it. I wasn't sly enough.
I will not talk about water, no matter how much it pains me.
Carissa, are you on Water Talk?
What?
Oh, you mean like TikTok?
Yeah, like, are you on Water Talk? Yeah.
No. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Okay, Maddie and I were talking about this actually.
People just talk about drinking water?
It's like people who love drinking water, but they don't love drinking water. They're like not purists like you and I. They like to just put a bunch of like weird shit in their water. So they'll be like, it's like people
like the powders
and stuff. And they have like them all in their like little like Stanley or Yeti or whatever like drinks. And I'm like happy for them, but I'm also like, y'all just like flavors. Y'all don't like water.
Yeah.
You know, that's not the same.
I am so baffled. I knew a girl in high school who said to me, I don't like the taste of water.
I can't.
I'm like, what?
It is life. Those people.
I
don't understand
not like
them.
I know. That's like not liking the way that air feels in your lungs.
I have been saying this for years. Thank God you get me.
Gosh.
Oh my God, we are on the same page.
It's the flavor
like,
of
what
saliva,
the hell are y'all
it?
talking about?
What?
Water? It's like the same flavor as saliva?
No!
It's there. Like there's no flavor to it at all.
It tastes like life.
There's like no, I don't understand how water could possibly be offensive to you. Like it is biologically ingrained in you to like it.
You're 70 70 something percent water. Come on, you just hate yourself. Is that what you're saying? You think you should be flavored?
They literally hate themselves.
Yeah,
oh my God, that's
right.
so sad.
This is psychologically what's
so
happening.
Oh wow.
They just hate themselves deep down.
The breakdown.
We should pity them.
We should pity them. I've decided I'm not going to be angry anymore. I'm just going to be sad.
I'm not.
We've really come a long way.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just disappointed.
You know what flavor my water is?
What?
Oh, natural.
Saliva.
Yeah.
Ooh,
the
birthday suit
flavor.
Saliva flavored.
Yum.
You know, no big deal.
No biggie. Mm-hmm. All right.
Right.
I also have somebody shows off Christmas paraphernalia. That did not happen. Suggest a new Christmas
cookies.
Tradition. That's true, but I had that one separate on here.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
I
Somebody
see.
suggests a new Christmas tradition. I mean, I accidentally kind of did, but I did it, so it didn't count when I was like, I know that it's not Christmas for anyone until the Story Sirens production studio Christmas episode comes out.
Carissa did say it's your tradition.
I did.
So that's like sort of I think that might count.
I'm marking it retroactively because then I have bingoed in 1, 2, 3 directions.
That's the last one she needed.
Whoa, you didn't even need that. Okay.
Super bingo.
I also have Bingo Supreme. I also have Aurora or Luna bark. Even though they rarely do, I was just like, maybe this will be the time.
Yeah.
Whereas my dog barks every episode. Somebody mentions Hallmark, like you said, didn't happen. Somebody mentions hot chocolate. Didn't happen. I had every other thing marked off on my sheet.
Whoa.
Nice. You predicted that so well. Good.
I also was like,
so cute.
I'm gonna half-ass my bingo sheet. Yesterday, I was like, I don't know.
That's why you win.
Christmas cookies.
I overthought it. I was like,
I don't care. I win.
I was like, well, what does Kendall do? I'm like trying to think back on memories. I'm like, I don't remember Kendall saying any words.
Kendall has never had a
she
personality
like.
or opinions to me. I don't know what she does.
I've never even
Who
met
is
her
she?
before.
I've never met her before in my life.
I think she's just an illusion.
You know what's so crazy, Chris? That we've literally only met in person one time.
I know. That's so weird.
Isn't that weird? But like,
it doesn't feel like that. I know.
I know. I'm like, that's my friend Chris.
Yeah. We have the same nephew.
We do. We share. I would trust you with like anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought you guys
Very
together.
You did. You're the
You did.
glue, Ash. You're the glue friend.
You
I'm
are.
so glad.
You're the bridge.
I'm the bridge.
She's bridging.
I'm bridging.
Wow.
Or
Look
I'm
at you
like
go.
the melded when you get hot and melded, because I wanted it to be cooler than like glue. Like I'm like I cauterized you guys together.
You're welcome. Okay,
Violent. I like it.
She's sounding like Jigsaw over here.
Yup.
We got
I take it back. Glue
She
is
was sew us
fine.
together.
Glue is fine.
Sewing
I Elmer
us
glued it all
together.
together.
We have to find a way to escape. I love
Yes.
it. We got to brainstorm.
Gross.
Oh my God, when I was
Whose
reading
arm
my
will we
soft
chop off?
fan fiction the other day, I was like, am I Jigsaw? I'm having to come up with a trap.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes like when I'm watching those videos, I'm like, I could have done better than that.
Okay, me too. Okay, specifically the like razor wire trap in the first movie. I'm like, I could have beat that.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind I could beat that.
Right.
And I'm like, am I delusional? No, I think I'm just right.
funny.
That's correct.
I think objectively, if someone were to meet three of us in person, I feel like I would be the scariest of us as individuals.
You would.
But then if you actually like know, like you guys are the ones that are like, I could do better. And then like Jigsaw.
The thing is, Ash, you could absolutely watch Saw 1. It's not even
It's
scary.
more
really
psychological.
It's like a thriller.
Mm-hmm.
I challenge you to watch it. It's not even scary. Like
It
Haley
has
was
Des
like, when
Burrow
is it
from
gonna get
Psych.
scary? Yeah,
Okay.
Carrie Elwes is in it.
All right.
It's very good.
I did not
Anyway,
know his name, but Kendall
That's
does.
my Saw endorsement
Wesley.
for the episode.
I'll watch it
Wesley.
with you.
Really?
You come over and watch it with me. I'll watch it with you.
Okay, I would love to do that with you.
Yay!
I'll even fast forward the scary parts if you want, but there's
that
not
would be
really many.
wonderful. I did finally see a horror movie that I actually liked and didn't think
What
was
was
actually
it?
that scary. The Nun 2.
What?
I haven't seen
Really?
the first one.
I've heard those are scary.
I could not watch that. That sounds terrifying.
I didn't think it was that scary. It felt more like a thriller or like a paranormal like mystery thriller. It really didn't feel as scary. Yeah, and I think also because I'm like my brain was like, well, logic. Every time there's like a spirit or a ghost or something, I'm like, well, historically or biblically, according to the
that wouldn't
literature.
happen.
And so it throws me, or they're like, salt gets rid of demons or whatever the nonsense is. And I'm like, tell me where in the Bible. Tell me where. Like, I just get like,
show me.
I want to know where it came from. But it was interesting because it was actually like a lot of the stuff it felt like very like biblically sound, which was different. I was like, usually I feel like the media is like, let's find something glitzy glammy, like and the line of salt or whatever,
right,
like something
supernatural or whatever.
Yeah, exactly, which is fun for storytelling. But I'm always like, then people like my husband are like, well, that's obviously fact, and I'm like, this is made up, and he's like, no, I'm pretty sure that's how it works, and I'm like,
Let me just correct your theology on this Nun 2 movie.
Yeah, get all my theology from the Nun 2.
Well, that's what I'm saying is, honestly, you would be, compared to most movies, pretty safe on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated because to me, like, demon and ghost movies are 10 times more terrifying than slasher movies.
Yes.
Because I'm like, I can kill a person, or I can defend myself.
I can kill people.
A demon or a spirit, like, who knows what the rules are in this situation.
I think
Which
I
might be
feel
like
opposite.
ye of little faith, but like I just feel that way.
Yeah.
I think I almost feel the opposite way.
That's
like,
fascinating.
I'm like,
I love this for us.
Good people die all the time and good people are murdered all the time. I feel like not that much protects me from a murderer. I don't have a lot on any murderer physically if they want to kill me. This is not an invitation, murderers out there. Don't try me. I live in Texas.
Kill Ash.
We are armed, okay? I am small.
Ash literally has a gun. I've seen it. So
Yeah. We are armed here. But I guess like demons and stuff, because my brain is like, well, biblically, logically, according to the logic of this theology, like I should be fine.
I'm safe. Yeah.
I don't like it. It still freaks me out because like real life demonic stuff, I'm like, absolutely not. Like
that's where I'm at. I'm like, I sort of believe in that. So I'm like, this is too much.
Oh, I believe in it 100%. I just think that usually when movies do it, it's so unrealistic compared to like what I think like the Bible says the stuff is, that I'm like, well, that's just like, a story humans
I
tell.
see.
Yeah. I'm
like
just afraid that like
Yeah.
if I listen to them chanting, it will somehow actually conjure the demon in my head.
Can I tell you something crazy?
I do.
Can I tell you something crazy?
Yes.
Okay, Haley's gonna be mad at me for saying this. Well, actually, she's not. I don't think she will.
Oh
but
God, Pod Nurse
I have yes, our good friend Pod Nurse Haley. I have been deeply in love with the writer / co-star of Saw, Lee Winnell, lately, and he and James Wan, who direct. Anyway, there's too much Saw lore. It's too much Saw lore. I've been too into it. But anyway, they also created the Insidious series. So I watched the first Insidious movie with Haley, and it was freaking terrifying. And we were like scared, but I was like, okay, we're like having fun. It's just like a ghost movie, We finished the movie, then we like watched a couple other shows, and it was like, okay, now we've like cleared it from our system. We're fine. Haley goes into her room.
Oh no.
And this is so insane. Were hundreds of tiny flies in her room everywhere. They were like covering the bed, covering the walls, flies. And I was in another room and Haley screamed, and I walked in and I was like, what? And she's like, there are flies everywhere. And I was like, there are in fact flies everywhere. I cannot deny that. And she was like, and I immediately, as soon as I saw the flies, I was like, she's going to blame Insidious. And she was like, it's because we watched a demon movie.
We invited it in.
She literally was like, oh my God, I'm never watching a demon movie again, ever, ever, ever. And I was like, Haley, let's think about this logically. Perhaps a fly laid eggs, which I still believe, like, come on, that's the truth of it. But
I would definitely respect exactly how Haley did.
The timing was so unfortunate because I was like, God damn it. Now I can't watch any of the other Insidious movies in this house or she will freak out.
That is hysterical.
Oh my gosh.
It was so insane. I was like, they couldn't have picked any other time to lay their little eggs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the timing was insane because we had not.
Or was it Insidious?
It was Insidious. There you go.
Roll credits.
Roll credit. Anyway,
I would feel exactly the same way. These are my TED Talk.
Yeah. It was very weird.
That's
anyway.
the one with the tiptoe through the tulips, right? That's where that got made. I mean, it was already creepy. But that's
I think it does feature in that. And the guy with the red face, that like the demon with the red face, that's from that movie. And I didn't realize that until we watched the movie. And I was like,
also,
that's scary.
I should also clarify, I do hate demon movies so much. Riley, I'm trying to talk here, bruh.
You're calling demons?
This one was weird because it was like astral projection movie, which I didn't expect. It was a bit of a twist.
Interesting.
Like we're astral projecting, and because of that, demons are like able to reach you. It was a lot.
I don't like it.
It was a lot of lore.
I hate it.
Don't watch Insidious. But you could watch Saw. It's not scary. It's different.
No, slasher films, I do hate them. I will watch the first one with you if you will watch it with me.
Ash, in Saw, as long as you're not like committing a crime, you're fine.
You would be absolutely safe from Jigsaw. He would never.
What if
come
I
want to
commit a crime?
Well, then don't watch it.
But see, the thing is, you could always escape it. There's something you could do.
You just need to be willing to chop off your arm.
Then why?
Okay,
oh,
that's it.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm so offended.
I'll make you a cocktail. We'll watch Saw. It's gonna be fine.
Fine. I was also saying, I think also the reason I liked The Nun 2 so much was because the demon did not make like very much of an actual appearance in it. It was more
background.
Like, like the pages of the newspaper turn really fast and you're like, oh, spooky.
That is scary. I like that. That's fun.
That's why I liked it. I was like, this is
fun.
This is pretty decent, actually.
I do love a little spook factor, you know. But The Nun to me seemed like a terrifying series. So I'm fascinated that you're like, no, it's not scary.
Well, I also thought it was going to be terrifying. Javi just turned it on and I was like, no, I don't want to. And he was like, well, this is what I'm watching. So if you want to spend time with your husband. And I was like, no.
Oh no.
That's what he
I
does
guilted you
sometimes.
into it.
It's the worst.
So
He does
mean.
that about horror movies sometimes.
Oh
And then
no.
I'm like, hey, want to come to church with me? And he's like, oh God, no. And I'm like,
Excuse me.
I'm staying home and watching The Nun 3. Thank you very much.
I'm like, I watched a horror movie with you. And he goes, it's not the same. And I was like, yes, it is. I complain. Actually, he's come to church with me a few times. He's not anti-church, by the way. He's just, you know, he's Catholic. I'm Protestant. It's that age-old Irish rivalry.
That whole Irish thing.
You
know. We know how that goes.
Can I tell you something funny? My friend Emily, who TPB, what is our acronym?
TPBC?
That Pretentious Book Club.
How much do you have left in your wine bottle?
Girl. Anyway, moving on. My friend Emily, who TBBC friends will know, has been reading all of the Shakespeare plays and texting me after each one, which is absolutely my love language. I've discovered. This is cool. How you get to my heart.
All I do is
like,
send
she
you
just
memes.
texted me. No, that's my other love language. I love it when you send me memes about like the Crusades or whatever. I love it. Emily said, call me back. I need to tell you about Measure for Measure. It's too crazy to text. So I'm like, wow. When we get off this, boy, do I have a phone call to look forward.
Oh my gosh.
That is I want a recap of that phone call, even though I'm not a part
I'll
of this. I still
record
want to
it.
know.
I'll let you know, how Measure for Measure is. I don't think I've read that one, so
that's hysterical.
That's exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so funny. You know what's out of pocket is Merchant of Venice.
Right?
Yes.
Oh my God. I literally told her, I was like, Emily, Merchant of Venice is so out of pocket. Like, you're gonna be freaking out. It's also the gayest of the Shakespeare plays. Like, let's just say it.
It is.
Like,
it's
so
also
gay.
Extraordinarily racist.
It's so anti-Semitic and gay. There's many layers to Merchant of Venice. Like, Shakespeare was like
layers to Shakespeare.
High the whole time he wrote Merchant of Venice or something. Like, I don't know what was going on.
Like, he wasn't high when he wrote Midsummer Night's Dream. I mean,
okay, that's so fair.
It's literally a play about being super high, is it not? I mean,
you wrote Midsummer Night's Dream. Like, wouldn't it be so fun if we were all high in the woods? And it's like, yeah, I guess so.
You're not wrong. I just
God. Oh, that's another thing that happened while we were on our hiatus. I finished my Midsummer Night's Dream book.
Yay!
Yeah.
Very
that's
fun.
Cool.
That's exciting.
It was very long. Well, for me, it was long, not compared to Carissa with her 160,000 words. But
I think it's just 2 books.
It ended up being 117,000 words, which was way longer than I thought it was going to be.
Crazy.
Because I was like, it's based off Midsummer Night's Dream, which is a play. It's going to be short. And then it was like, just kidding, it's not short.
Do I have
all the
do I have the final version of that? Is that what I have in my email? I only have 3 unopened emails, and one of them is your book that I'm like, I'm gonna read it now. And so I just keep
I have that for you too, where I'm like, I have to finish Ash's book. But then I keep getting book ideas and writing them instead. So yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm a bad friend.
The problem I have too.
That's exactly what I've done. I am for the Scripturient Society listeners, you know how I promised to have my Cinderella retelling done by the end of the year? I'm just gonna say I'm not on track. But I have worked on it. I have written actually quite a bit. I just don't know that I'll have it finished.
I want to read more of it. I really like the Cinderella retelling. I really like it.
Thank you. I also sent some more queries for my book that I've been querying for a while, and I got some rejections, but a couple of them were positive. So
yay! I love positive rejection.
Yeah.
Only writers understand that, you know. It's like...
it was a rejection, but like it was like a cool rejection.
It was a really good rejection. Like, oh wow.
Yep. Well, it's
That's
like
amazing.
2 hours and 13 minutes. So should we sign up
Lord.
for the listeners? We can keep being nonsensical.
We should probably stop. Sorry, listeners.
Thank you guys if you're still here. I remember when I was like, oh, it's less than 2 hours, good for us. And then I was like, no, I want to cause them pain. Let's
we could probably cut this if we want.
We could. Will I? It's unlikely because I didn't write a note about it, so probably not. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, or that you fast forwarded through it, or that you've already logged off of whatever podcast platform you use.
You're not even listening anymore.
We're talking into the ether.
I love it.
The way.
It's like a commentary on a movie. Like, if anyone's still listening, we're halfway through the credits. Who knows?
Oh, well, here's the after credits special then. Spoons and I are planning to put out a TPPC episode. I do not have the timing for it, but the new Percy Jackson book, we both have.
We're doing it.
We're both going to read it, and as soon as we do, we're going to do an episode for it. So,
absolutely,
TPPC listeners, I swear we miss you. It's not. If I had, either not a job or not a baby, one of the two.
Absolutely,
I would have time.
Y'all are angels. They're so sweet.
You guys are the best.
All of them.
Never ever stop messaging us about books, please. I love talking to you guys.
Bless your hearts. Y'all are so smart and cool.
Yes.
Everyone who listens to TPBC is way smarter and cooler than we are.
Dude, it's so true. I'm like,
y'all should have the podcast.
I do listen to the podcast, so
and you are smarter and cooler than us.
Chris is 100% smarter than us. 100. I thought your water bottle coming in screen was a person for a second, and that was terrifying.
Me?
Yeah, you. That's scary.
That's scary.
But I'm glad
Haley just like appears. Thank you. I love to drink water, as we've discussed.
Yes, of course.
Extensively.
Extensively.
So with that, thank you all for showing up for our Christmas party episode again. If you are still here, if not, that's thank you for being here at all and just still speaking it into you wherever you are. And we will have our regularly scheduled episodes coming out for the Scripturient Society. No more pre-recorded stuff. And like I said, for TPBC, there will be some stuff coming out. Just we don't really have a schedule for it. But if you guys want to chat, we are always on social media. For That Pretentious Book Club, it is That Pretentious Book Club on Instagram. And you guys can email us at contact@storysirensstudio.com. It's the same email for the Scripturient Society. Or you can follow us at the Scripturient Society on Instagram and TikTok. Carissa makes all of our social content for the Scripturient Society, and she is an absolute master at it. So if there are any writers out there listening to this still, you do want to be following that. I promise you. It's so inspiring. And sometimes you look at how good Carissa is and you're like, now I feel guilty. And it guilts you into being a better writer. So either way,
it's a benefit either way.
It's a benefit. Exactly. I think that is all of the business stuff that we've got for you guys. So thank you again. Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas to everybody and to my beautiful co-hosts. And yeah, I guess that's it. So see, I'm torn because we have two different sign-off lines. What are we gonna
combine them?
Quick, hurry.
I forgot them both.
What's the TPBC one?
Keep your teacups full.
Your pinkies high.
And we'll see you on the next page.
Woo!
Goodbye.
Goodbye.